Sorry.
Oh yeah. So like I don't know. Like I thought it was cool though that he said it was like the most underrated signing of the offseason because like I don't know. Nobody's giving him credit. You're not even giving really credit.
No. Honestly, I was just doing it to troll you, bro. I was just doing it to troll. I do like that because he talked about the fact that he's, you know what I'm saying, mentoring somebody that has a game very similar to his. And he even said that Ja is on the next another level. And D-Rose, chill out. You the MVP, dog.
Well, I think he meant like right now.
Oh yeah. If he meant that, yeah, for sure.
I feel like no one's gonna say like D Rose over Ja like at this very moment.
Yeah.
But
that's still cool though. Teach him how to be careful. You know what I'm saying, driving through the lanes and shit.
Man,
yeah, thanks.
I just like how everyone on and off the court.
Facts.
he said I'm not babysitting him, man.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not babysitting, but I mean, it's just like it's just being a vet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Holding it down. It's not babysitting.
Yeah, I think that's why I think him and Smart, like, that's going to be good for them. I don't know how it'll reflect on the court, but at least like from that standpoint, like they'll look more comfortable. I think like in times where they looked like frigid. Yeah, is that the word I'm looking for?
I mean, honestly, their defense wasn't like they had a good defense
or
already.
Like like frazzled or something like that. Like kind of against your Lakers. So
well, I mean, they were. I just feel like we were the better team.
Well,
no, for sure.
I don't deny that, but like even you could tell it felt like there's just like no way that this young team was going to be able to pull through, especially honestly, after they were down.
That this whole last season was damn near like a crash course for the Grizzlies. Like that it was just damn near like a crash course for them and the what's the other team that kept getting in trouble? The Hornets.
Oh yeah,
the Hornets organization.
But them niggas just get.
Charlotte don't need to have an organization, bro. They need to pack that shit and move it somewhere else.
Sports Wiki,
Sports Wiki,
Wikipedia.
Wiki,
man.
But yeah,
hey Mo, is that a shiesty mask, Mo?
Yeah.
You about to go hit a lick after this.
All right, Mo. Chill out, all right, Mo. We just trying
to. From Chicago, bro. You know how they move.
I know. That's why
I'm from New York, and you saying that.
What that mean?
Mo, what you mean? What that mean? You from New York?
We already talked about this. Chicago is the craziest of all.
Yeah, bro.
No, it's not, and I'm not gonna get into it on stream. But
y'all the most important part of Chicago the most important part of Chicago is literally O Block, bro. Stop, bro.
Nah, we all know that has nothing on my hood.
You don't care.
Hey, you know what's crazy? He don't even believe that when he say it. He's like, it has nothing on my hood. Like he don't even really believe.
His heart wasn't even in it when he said that shit.
Hey, you gotta check in with Garrett when you pull up to Chicago, bro. Chill out, bro.
You gotta check in with me, man. But anyways, I think that's a good place to get things rolling here. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Key of Threes. We are back. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about today. As you see, 2009 NBA redraft that is coming, and we're gonna start off with a very interesting topic because my favorite NBA player of all time. He's right behind me. It's Derrick Rose, and it's his birthday today. So we're gonna kind of do something to honor D Rose. I got now 5 things. We're gonna do start bench cuts with Derrick Rose. Now we're not going to be doing like Derrick Rose against other players, but kind of like maybe stuff based on Derrick Rose. And then the last one I think is kind of more so it's kind of a fun one. It's not so much like basketball based, but it should be a fun one. So are you guys ready to hop into this?
Yes, sir. Shout out to D Rose, man.
Happy birthday, D Rose.
How old is he turning?
He's 35.
Oh, old man, damn.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Just real quick,
he's catching up to you, Jay.
Damn, Garrett.
Don't call my MVP old, bro.
We're getting old ourselves because remember when Derrick Rose won that MVP and we were all talking about, wow, he's the youngest to ever win MVP. Now this nigga's about to be 35.
I'm the age that he was when he won an MVP right now.
I'm younger than that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it 20? Was it 21?
22.
Yeah. 22. No, he won it this one. 21. 21.
So
okay, Mo.
but yeah. So the first thing we're gonna do is a start bench cut of clutch shots that he's hit in his career. So I got 3 of them. And this one might seem kind of obvious, at least for the start, but I'm interested to see the full order you guys have. So start bench cut of Derrick Rose shots between the 2015 shot against the Cavaliers in the playoffs, the 2012 game winner against the Bucks. That's the one he hit on like Brandon Jennings, if you guys have seen that. And then that game winner.
Take a jumper.
Yeah. The game winner that he had on Christmas Day in 2011, it was like a floater against the Lakers. I don't know if you guys remember that. Maybe Don remembers that.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You know, I remember it.
The last two were fuzzy for me.
That one wasn't like a complete buzzer beater game winner, but it essentially won the game. It was like with 5 seconds left. The other 2 were at the buzzer. Horn went off. So what do you guys think? What would you like start bench cut of those 3 game winning shots?
I'm gonna let y'all go first because
I mean, I'm gonna start the one against the Cavaliers. It was in the playoffs, right? It was in the playoffs.
Yes,
it was in playoffs.
It was in the playoffs against the Cavaliers, and I think that was a bit after Derrick Rose had suffered all his knee injuries, and I think everybody really thought that the MVP Derrick Rose was pretty much finished, but he still was able to be productive. And that cold face, that no emotion face was so fire. I ain't gonna lie. I'm benching the one. I think you said the one that he hit over Brandon Jennings. You said,
yeah.
I'm gonna bench that one. And no, my bad. I'm gonna bench the one that he hit on Christmas Day because Christmas Day is epic. You know what I'm saying? Opening presents and Derrick Rose hit a game winner. What could be better than that? And I'm gonna cut the one against the Bucks.
Okay.
And that probably was the best Christmas Day game that day, and that was a stacked Christmas too. So that says a lot.
Stacked Christmas.
Go ahead, John.
All right, man. You know what? As tough as it is, like to talk about that, but about that buzzer. I mean, technically it wasn't buzzer beater, but we know what we're talking about. Like with that one against the Lakers, as tough as it is to talk about that. I simply can't cut it just because it was a Christmas Day. It was a Christmas Day game, and it was such a good game. So I'm gonna bench it. Similar to what Jay said. The starter has to be a buzzer beater because this is a start bench cut on buzzer beaters. So I can't start that Laker one. That's why. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the Cavs one just because, like how Jay said, that face, I ain't gonna lie, that still lives on to this day.
Thanks.
So you got the same order then. So start Cavs, bench Lakers, cut the Bucks one.
Yep.
What do you think, Mo?
Well, seeing as I watched every single one of these live, and I remember how I felt. I'm gonna cut the Bucks one because at that point that was a regular season game, and I was like, when he pulled up for it, I was like, oh yeah, he gonna make it. This ain't nothing. And then he made that motherfucker, and I was not surprised because that was my boy. Like I was for real locked in. That's an experience like I never forget. Just watching MVP D Rose, that shit was crazy. But was that his MVP year? It probably was.
The one against the Lakers?
Which year was it? No, the one against the Bucks. Which year was that?
That was the year after. Both that one and the Laker one were the year after.
Yeah. Well, watching that era of D Rose, I never forget it. But that's gonna get cut. Was gonna get benched as the Christmas Day. For whatever I was gonna say for whatever reason, but I just go up against the Lakers on Christmas. I was like, damn, we gonna lose that because they got Kobe on the team, and this was me, you know what I'm saying, young me, so I ain't really know basketball for real. But I was like, damn, they got that motherfucker Kobe on the Lakers, bro. And then D Rose hit that motherfucker, bro. I was so hyped because like we beat Kobe on Christmas. What the fuck? That wasn't supposed to happen. One of them moments. So I'm gonna bench that one. And then starting, man, I don't think it could have been any other way, bro. I remember he called for an inbound motherfucker. He like 4 feet, but beyond the arc, just raise up over Tristan Thompson's head, bank it in, bro. I will never forget that shot. It's got to start. It's a playoff buzzer beater. That series was a very, very good series. And we had the opportunity to win that. Not sure how we would have fared against the Warriors that year because it was the Warriors that year, but hey, we could have won that series, man. But yeah, So that's my start bench cut. Got to start the playoff shot. Got to.
And not to dive too much into this, but shout out my guy Sports Wikipedia, knowing who the real MVP was in 2011. But anyways, I think for me, like, I think based on like if I'm basing this unbiasedly, if that's a word, I'm gonna start the Cavs one. Like as you guys said, it happened in the playoffs. It's clearly the most important one, and it put them in a spot against like a Cavs team or a LeBron-led team that they had never been before. And it was really that next game after that too should have went different as well. But like things could have really took off then. As for the other two, it's so tough because like the other thing about those two is that the Laker one, that was also opening day because that was a lockout season. So that was like the first day of the season. And then as for the Bucks one, the reason I'm gonna probably bench the Bucks one, I'll bench it just because, you know, none of you guys did, but also like one, Brandon Jennings was probably like my second favorite point guard in the league at that given point. And just seeing like your top two point guards go at it and your number one hits the game winner over the number two, it's like, that's my guy, you know, like that's what I was thinking when that happened. It's like, that's why he's number one and you're number two, as much as I like Brandon Jennings. But the other thing is too, it's like, bro, that game was in Milwaukee and the crowd erupted. Like it was like a Bulls home game. Like to be on the road,
we used to own them road games. Like call them home games.
Yeah, like exactly like the feeling of like basically it being a home game on the road. And that's why like even when I went to the DeRozan game winner game against the Pacers, not this past year, but the year before, like that one-legged shot, like I was at that game and it kind of had the same feeling. Like it's so cool to see like a road team, but they get the treatment of a home team. And then just the way he like pounded on his chest like that, like he's all nonchalant like the whole game. You know, like we know D Rose, he's all chill, but then like just even like show a little bit of emotion like that. It was kind of cool. So
Gary, you like it when the road team gets love like their home team?
I like it when it's my team.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it happens with the Lakers pretty often, baby.
I mean, it probably not so much against the other top teams, like at least market wise.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, probably not as much anymore. But I just know, like,
like
the
Laker Clipper games that'll happen all the time.
Of course,
like,
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, but I just hear like NBA
like
players talk about it like all the time, bro. It's like how Mo said, it's kind of unfair, dog, because like no one gets as many national televised games, like, you know what I'm saying? So for the people who don't get to like really be in the ins and outs of hoop, like all they get to see is the Lakers like once or twice a week at 7 o'clock. So of course that's gonna be their team. If you like living in India and that's all you got or something like that. You know?
So but yeah, so we'll move on to the second.
Be living in India.
Like I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like a third world country, and if that's all you got, you know, of course that's gonna be your team.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll move on to the second start bench cut thing with D Rose. Those were all Bulls things, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So we're gonna start bench cut. Which version of D Rose is the best between New York Knicks version, Minnesota Timberwolves version, and Detroit Pistons version? And now for the Knicks, that's kind of hard because it's like there's two different eras. So kind of like combine it, I would say, or you can. I guess it's up to you guys how you want to judge it. Who would you start bench cut of those versions of him?
So it's Knicks, Wolves,
Knicks, Timberwolves, and Pistons.
I guess I'll start this one off. So I'm going to start Knicks Derrick Rose because when he first left Chicago and went to the Knicks, like he was still
pretty good, really good.
Yeah, he was still like an 18 point per game scorer or something like that in that realm. And obviously he was second to Melo. Him and Melo was playing together, right? If I remember that correctly. So he was second. I think so. I want to say yeah. So. But like it still looked like he had a good amount of length on his career and still, you know, able to channel that MVP form every now and again. And then you had the most recent era of Knicks D Rose where he was the best player in the playoffs for them. Crazy 1 year, which was like, what the fuck? I was watching Knicks games cheering for him and like going crazy. So I guess I'm gonna combine those and just say start Knicks D Rose, And then I'm going to bench Pistons D Rose. I feel like he was even still a solid player on the Pistons because I think he was he playing next to Blake Griffin?
He was. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Both those destinations, he was kind of like the number 2. And that was a role that we hadn't seen him in, obviously, when he was a Bull, but he kind of adjusted to it well. And then, sadly, I'm going to cut Timberwolves D Rose, even though he got his career high in that game-winning block in the Timberwolves uniform. By then, he was more relegated to a role player position. So, as much as I love that moment, that era, you got to cut it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to start the Knicks D Rose, obviously. The first time he came in, he was really good. Like Mo said, our best player in the playoffs, like straight up carrying us because our offense was so horrible, like incredibly stagnant. We couldn't get nothing off. And there goes D Rose hitting mid-range jumpers, hitting threes. It was crazy. It was insane. And I'm gonna have to bench Timberwolves D Rose. I'm not gonna lie, and it's nostalgia for me because when I didn't even watch the game, bro. I was literally at a Halloween party, and my homie's like, "Yo, D Rose just dropped 50." Wait, that's what he dropped, right? He dropped 50.
Yeah,
dropped 50. I'm like, no way, D Rose is washed. What he doing dropping 50? That was insane, bro. I was so happy for D Rose, just considering everything he had went through. And I'm off the bench Pistons D Rose. I mean, I don't think at any of those stops he was necessarily bad by any means, but I think that's just my list, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out the 6-man. I believe agrees with your list. Knicks, Wolves, Pistons.
W.
Man, all right. So I'm gonna go in a bit of a different direction. While I do agree that like the Knicks is probably the best player out of all these. I don't want to just give the same answer as you guys because the Pistons, Derrick Rose isn't far off from that Knicks one. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that Pistons Derrick Rose, kind of what you were talking about with that nostalgia, Jay, with, I remember him playing next to Blake Griffin and just getting to it. I'm pretty sure he was like the starting guard that year. Like he was getting a lot of starts that year. Let me check real quick. That year he got, I don't know. I guess, he played in 50 games, started 15. But still was doing his thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Detroit Derrick Rose. I got a bench New York Derrick Rose. There's no way I could cut that. And then Minnesota Derrick Rose. I'm unfortunately have to cut him. But when he had them locks and he was on the Timberwolves, he was getting to it with the classic Timberwolves jersey. He was getting to it for sure.
So I'm probably gonna start Timberwolves D Rose. I think not only just like the 50-point game, which that was still a crazy night. Like I was literally trick or treating. Like that was like one of the last times I was trick or treating. And then
nigga, it was last year. I'm just kidding.
And then like I came back. I was with my friend Xander, and like we just saw like in the second half. I was like, I gotta watch this, and then bro was just cooking. So like, but also on top of that, like I started him because like people forget, like before he hurt his elbow that year, like halfway through the year, he was like top 6 in 3-point percentage in the league. Like that's crazy. Like he couldn't miss a 3 that whole year. He was shooting like 46% up until that point. I think he ended like around 38-39%, which is still really good. But like after the elbow, it was kind of like not as great. But still, like that was an insane thing to watch. I'm a bench Knicks D Rose. I thought what he did in the playoffs was huge for them, and really like the full season, like after that trade, in 2020, 2021. I still think the year after he was playing really well until the injury, and then like you said, Mo, like that first year with Melo and Porzingis and stuff, he still was playing really well. And I'm a cut Pistons D Rose, but I think you have a valid argument, John, because I believe, well, first of all, that was the longest stretch of his career, I believe, since his like MVP season, that he had like as many 20-point games in a row as he did. That was with the Pistons. And then also I think he set a record for most points off the bench in a season by a Pistons player with them that year. Like the first year
he was supposed to win 6-man of the year, I think, that year. But wasn't it both the players on the Jazz?
No, it was Carroll that year, I think.
It was
Clarkson
one of them years.
Was the year after.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of them years. It was 2 players for the Jazz that was getting consideration, and D Rose was the third. And I think that's the year that Jordan Clarkson won.
Yeah, I think that was the Knicks year, which honestly he probably should have still won it that year too, because my goodness. But anyways, like still, yeah, it was like I think Clarkson and Ingles, or was Ingles coming off the bench that year?
I think
Yeah,
so. It was Joe Ingles.
But yeah, we could I guess move on here to the third one. I don't know how long this one will take, but I have 3 shoes here, 3 D Rose shoes. And we're gonna start a bench cut these shoes.
Are you gonna show these shoes? Because I'm not a sneakerhead. You can't just tell me a shoe and I'm gonna know.
I came prepared, John, because I had a feeling somebody would not know.
I've never seen a D Rose shoe in my life.
Yeah.
So
hey man, if D Rose shoes was everywhere in Chicago, bro.
I seen the classic
D Roses.
So this is the first one. These are called the 7 Prime Knits or the 7 PKs. So there's these shoes, and then we also got the 5 Boosts, and then we also got
for those.
and then we also got the 733 4s.
This was spin moves, back scratch, dunking on niggas. That's what he was doing. When he,
man, come on now.
That's crazy.
So you guys starting 773?
Yeah.
Do you want to see the other shoes again, or?
No,
I'm starting the 773.
Wait, which one is this?
Is this the 773, right?
Or the 733s, my bad.
730, yeah.
773s are another shoe.
This right here
looks like fucking Jordan 10s, bro.
I don't know what it looks like, but all I know is that I remember watching D Rose and the commercials and nigga watching on TV. That was prime Derrick Rose back scratching on niggas, so I'm taking that one.
I'll probably take it in the reverse order. I'll take the 733s, you said?
Yeah, 733s.
733s.
Bro, why you keep calling them that? It's the 773s, bro.
Oh, the 773s?
These are the 733s, I believe. I think they're different.
Nah, because it's the 773 because that's the Chicago area code.
Look it up on Google. Just
either way, I'm cutting that shoe. As much as it might be.
I'm starting the 773s.
Yeah, I'm starting.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all got me lost.
Well, I'm personally cutting it because, like we said, like this shoe right here, I feel like this is so iconic, bro. I've worn these shoes a lot, and especially because, like, I think my friend Xander probably has like almost a dozen of them. But like, it's like these are like for me comfy, and I just like the way they look on the outside. But I literally have this exact shoe, bro. Like this is like my go-to shoe, like for hooping. Like I think when I cooked JELSON, I was wearing these shoes. So I gotta start these.
I don't know. Those look like 2K generics. Like I don't know. They don't pop out to me, bro.
No, bro.
Honestly, Derrick Rose shoe game is.
These are comfy, dude.
I like
they might seem like sleepers, but they're comfy. These I like the aesthetic that these have. So I would start I'm gonna start these. I'm gonna bench these. I'm gonna cut these just because I'm the least familiar with this type of shoe. I've also worn like the 773s, like a different type of them. I think the 3s, not the 4s, which these are the 4s, I believe. But either way, it's like I wasn't too high on that.
I'm starting the 773s.
Is this the 773? This is
okay.
Then that absolutely that
starting that.
And then what are you guys benching and cutting between these two?
Getting benched is those are getting cut, and then the D Rose 5 is getting benched.
Yeah, the red one's getting cut. I'm not gonna lie. I look like I seen them at Walmart, and I wouldn't cop. And
wait, you mean these ones or the other?
Okay,
ones?
Relax.
The red ones. The red ones.
Relax on that. Them actually do look good.
And
so these ones.
I would bench this one. These look fire. I like the design.
These are the red. Jay, these are the red ones.
They both the red though.
No,
these
the
are
one
orange.
that's like red
these
and
are
green.
orange.
That's orange to you, brother.
It is orange. It is.
You
orange.
See.
That shit does not.
That
look
shit
orange.
is red, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is red.
I have the exact shoe. It's orange, bro.
Oh, bullshit. Okay. Then your screen must be making it red for us because it is red on our end.
Yeah, well, I'm cutting the orange ones.
Okay, and you guys are all the same.
I'm cutting this one on personally.
Dang. So I guess you guys are all in agreement. I was a little different on that one, but that's fair. I mean, I just have a different experience with that. All right, the fourth one we'll do, and then we'll have one more after this that's not basketball related. The fourth one is Derrick Rose's greatest teammate. Now, I didn't put someone in here like a LeBron because, like, if we're like that would be obvious, okay? And he didn't really play much with him. That I feel like it's kind of like unfair to put him in there. You know what I mean? So, I guess like based on like his time with these guys, them at their best. Who would you say is the greatest teammate between these three? Between Joakim Noah, Jimmy Butler, and Karl Anthony Towns?
Yeah, let me go first with this. Absolutely starting Joakim Noah. I think especially for like where D Rose was when D Rose was at his pinnacle and prime, and like when he was doing his thing, Joakim Noah was right there with him, holding down Defensive Player of the Year, being #1 shit talker. Like that was pinnacle D Rose. Joakim Noah. So I'm gonna start Joakim Noah. I'm gonna it was Cat and who else?
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I can't disrespect Jimmy Butler after he turned out the whole Wolves squad in that practice. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut Cat and bench Jimmy Butler.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I would have to start Joakim Noah, like John said. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to start Joakim Noah, like John said, incredible defensive player. Incredible defensive player. I feel like Joakim Noah needs to get more credit as a passer, bro. He used to down motherfuckers up.
Thanks.
I might have to bench. I want to go Cat. I want to bench Cat because he oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Jimmy Butler. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bench Jimmy. I'm gonna bench Jimmy.
Then they gotta walk it back.
Yeah,
nigga said we never was there.
Yeah, man. Got to start Joakim Noah, bro. It's really, it's not even. You can't even ask this question for real. And then the last two, you set Karl Anthony Towns up. We're gonna bench Jimmy. We're gonna cut Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, see, the thing is, like, and I even thought to myself, I'm like, who would be a good third person to add to this? Like, Cat. I feel like you could argue like prime Cat over prime Joakim, but it's like with Derrick Rose, it's like, what? That's crazy to say.
I mean, I personally, if you're asking me teammates of Derrick Rose. Like,
well, that's what I was getting at. Like, I feel like with D Rose, it's not really close. Like Joakim over Cat.
You're saying like player
prime version of each of them. Like you could say Cat over Joakim.
I mean, Cat actually has more potential. Cat should be better than Joakim, though, to be honest.
But I agree with the order of Joakim starting. Joakim's my guy. Bench Jimmy Butler, and then he's been with him multiple places, and then you got to cut Cat. I will ask you guys though one thing: if I had put Luol Deng on here instead of Cat, would that have changed anything, or would you still cut Luol Deng?
I still would cut Luol Deng.
I might have thought about benching Luol Deng, but I probably would have cut Luol Deng.
Probably would have cut him as well.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking about that, but I'm like, he probably would just get cut anyways. I feel like it's kind of hard. Like, who could be the other guy? Like, I wasn't gonna put Randall. Maybe Jay would have benched him or something.
Was Carlos Boozer not like? Was he kind of older when he was?
Carlos Boozer also would have got cut.
What about
Blake? Boozer would have got cut on my list.
Blake?
I mean, you could have put Blake.
You could have, but like,
yeah,
I feel like when that was when he started having injuries, right when Rose got there. So I feel like that's kind of hard too.
Yeah.
Remember that year, like Blake Griffin was playing with like that huge thing on his knee. That was that was crazy.
I mean, I guess I could have put
probably would have. Anybody probably would have got benched. I mean, cut. So
I just feel like that's kind of weird because I feel like people like just kind of like want to forget about that season, like as a whole.
Bro, they were trying to run the fucking triangle offense with players that weren't good enough to be running the triangle offense. Crazy.
For real. All right. So
serious coaching.
The last start bench cut I have, it's nothing really basketball related, but these are just some of Derrick Rose's favorite hobbies. And so we're going to be start bench cut between these three hobbies. So start bench cut between playing chess, playing ping pong, and playing NBA 2K.
Oh, you know it clear.
We're cutting 2K.
You know what clear. Come on.
We're going to start ping pong and we're going to bench chess. Fuck 2K.
You don't like chess?
That is all. I don't know. I mean, chess is cool, but I'd rather play ping pong.
And I want to know something crazy.
What's that?
When I was in 7th grade, I had a math teacher who like made us learn how to play chess. And like for the final, like we had to like play chess and like show that we know. We don't have to like beat them or nothing, but we had to at least like show them we know how to play. So like I learned how to play chess in 7th grade.
W
what
teacher,
the
bro.
fuck?
Chess is a phenomenal board game. I suggest everybody play it.
So, but I'm not putting that over basketball ever, though. Even though I don't play 2K, I'm never putting that over basketball. Even though 2K and basketball are like
2K.
a little different. Yeah, but brother, like I ain't played since 2017, so like for me, it's like it's still good memories. You know, I ain't been on this bad memory 2K. So I'm gonna start 2K. I'm gonna keep chess. And what was the other one? Ping pong.
Ping pong.
Ping pong is hard, nigga.
Ping pong is hard.
Ping pong is hard, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna start chess. I am a big fan of chess. Do play it regularly. I'm gonna bench 2K. Obviously, you know I'm a 2K demon. Anybody want to play me? You know I'm here.
Hey.
I'm
Do we
cutting
need to
ping
pull up
pong.
the screenshot?
I'm cutting ping pong because I'm absolutely ass at ping pong. My hand-eye coordination when it comes to that game is fucking awful.
Yeah. I'm actually also gonna start chess. I feel like I've played a lot of chess, and it's something that it's like every game can be different. It can always stay fresh, you know what I mean? And you can kind of play it anywhere. I'm a bench ping pong because it's like a once in a blue moon type of thing. Usually when I'm on vacation, I'll play it and stuff like that. But it's always pretty fun. I just don't play it as much as chess. And then I'm cutting 2K just because
2K.
Bro, 2K, like it's fun at times, but bro, it gives me too much rage that the other things do not give me. Like if I lose the other games, I'm like, oh well, I lost. If I lose 2K, bro, the controller.
I gotta run it back, and I'm putting the sliders, and I'm beating these niggas by 50 if I lose. That's what I used to do,
bro. It's frustrating at times. So especially because I just played a game like an hour ago, and like I can't even just explain like how stupid.
You see, if you wouldn't have played a game, I guarantee the rating would have been different.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't have. I still was just gonna say like this game sucks. Anyways,
funny.
If you guys want though, I felt like that was pretty good way to honor the birthday boy.
Derrick Rose Glaze, I love it.
Of course, you know this is the D Rose Glazery today. But we'll move on to our next topic, which is we're gonna bring back kind of something we've done before. It's called Thoughts in 30. So I'm gonna put like 5 minutes on the clock. We're gonna be talking about James Harden today, or I believe it was last night or this morning. He actually showed up in training camp, correct? Like in Colorado for the
it was today, I believe.
Yeah, today.
They
so
again, with Jokic to get permission at Colorado State, by the way. That's all I'm saying.
So we will dive into that. I'm gonna do it just like how we did the last time, where I'm gonna flip you guys on here. I'll put you guys on for a maximum of 30 seconds at a time with a 5-minute timer. I'll keep moving us like on and off stage. When you're on stage, give your points. When you're off stage, you'll stop. The other person will give their points. We'll go until the 5 minutes is done. So are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is the truth about James Harden.
The truth about James Harden. This nigga is a motherfucking prima donna. He is never happy with the situation. He always thinks the grass is greener on the other side, and it's never greener on the other side. It's always on him. He's the problem. He's fucking tripped on three teams now, I think, and he's cried his way out of 3 teams. There's one common denominator within those 3 teams. It's you, James.
I don't know who wants James Harden. Just because he do this shit every time, like he built a team in Brooklyn, then left, then not built the team, but joined the team with the Sixers, and now wants to leave again. I don't know who the fuck wants him, but I wouldn't want him at this point because, like, bro, you're not even you playing, and then you're not even playing well. So what the fuck are you complaining about? You just want the best situation for you to play like ass anyway.
James Harden, at this point, I'm really getting tired of your shit, bro. You got Dwight Howard, didn't want him, left. Got Chris Paul, didn't want him, got him out of there. Got Russell Westbrook, didn't want him, got up on out of there, went to Brooklyn, didn't like the situation. Oh, said Philly was the destination I really wanted to go to. Went to Philly. Oh no. Oh, Daryl Morey's a liar. He cheated me out of my money. Oh, I'm not showing up to work. No, bro, you're an NBA player getting paid millions.
I'm hopping in this too. See, James Harden, the thing is, as you guys just said, he's just a prima donna at this point. He's never happy at all. He just wants to go to the club. He wants to do his own little side gigs or whatever. Like every year it's a new situation he wants, like in Brooklyn and Houston, in Philadelphia. And what's it going to be next? Why is a team going to take a chance on this dude?
I don't know why a team going to take a chance on him, because he shows up and then he plays like shit. Like, all right, this playoffs, he was kind of okay, but then like he was kind of ass as well. So it's like we not getting Houston James Harden when he first got there. We're not even getting a good version of James Harden when it comes to the playoffs. So what the fuck do we want out of James Harden?
Honestly, at this point, we just want this nigga just to find his role. If you're a catch and shoot player, understand that now that's what you do. This is not Houston days no more. This is not what you were when you were younger. If you don't figure it out, you're gonna be out the league like how Melo was. They gonna force you to retire if you don't figure it out. Come on, James.
I ain't gonna lie, James Harden, you're really starting to piss me off. I mean, you wanted to go to Houston and be like, yo, I'm trying to be a leader scorer in this mug. What's up, Ime? Let me do it. Ime was like, hell nah. That's why they didn't give your ass the contract. That's the reason why. Let's be honest. He had 2 good playoff games out of about a lot of them, bro. And he think he's gonna get 35 mil.
Harden, there's a special place for you, and it's quite simple. We got to send you to Magic City, man.
Send him to Magic City, man, where he can eat them lemon Lou peppers and just go crazy and not have to worry about the NBA. Because look, if you don't want to hoop, it's all good, but let it be known. Don't be taking all this money from these teams and then walk out and cry. I feel bad.
I would just like to let the record show that if the NBA had a team in Vegas and James Harden was on that team, 35 a night, 10 assists. And he gonna play mediocre defense, and then motherfuckers will get farther than he ever have in the playoffs.
35 a night in Vegas. You know what them strip clubs built like over there? Hell no, he's having career lows all across the board. Let's be honest, Mo. He is barely showing up to practice. He's throwing up bricks 0 for 10 nights consistently. You know what I'm saying? Averaging 5 turnovers of a game. Like it's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get nasty.
Yo, you know what's crazy? While we're talking about strippers and James Harden, like this nigga, like around the NBA, is notoriously known for like being with strippers. Like that's why he flunked in the playoffs, because this nigga stayed too long at the strip club. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't got no words for that. Like, are you fucking up in the playoffs because you spent too long with the strippers, bro? You tweaking. But nah, you're thinking about the wrong way. He played good. Go celebrate. He goes celebrate, and then he play good because he celebrated the last night out. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to work. It's going to be a snowball effect. That's why I said 35 a night, 10 assists a game, and they're going to get far as fuck in the playoffs.
He's simply just allergic to winning. And that 35 a night, that's going to be 35 grand at the strip club.
35 grand.
He got it, though.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That is actually accurate. I'm not gonna lie. He's spending 35 or more consistently, bro. And yo, Mo, you know he's not leaving that motherfucker till like 4 a.m., bro. He's barely making it to practice, still hungover.
Wait, okay. So now I'm questioning how much has James Harden thrown in a strip club? Like, what's the max you think he's thrown? Like, do you think James Harden has thrown $1 million in a strip club?
$1 million? That's
the
crazy.
Real question.
I'm not gonna lie. You're feeding the strippers family. You're feeding multiple strippers families, bro. That strip club owner is you basically got
nigga.
In the company,
hold
bro.
on, nigga. If we talking about niggas making $1 million off a strip club, let's get our money together and let's build a strip club, because that's crazy. Because that's wild. $1 million over some girls.
He might throw up. He might throw $1 million on ones. I don't know.
Let's promote it to the NBA.
Hey, shout out Miles Bridges. He says, I ain't throwing ones in the strip. I catch that. So you know what I'm saying? That's what you got.
That was quite the turn that discussion took. And that'll be nice when that's put in a YouTube video. But anyways, yeah, I think the consensus here is just like we're all kind of over the James Harden stuff. Like, as much as we want to give him, well, at least I would. I don't know about you guys, but like some benefit of the doubt with the old Daryl Morey thing. It's like, bro, there has to come a fine line where it's like you got to be professional enough, and it's like this is like the 3rd time in like the last 2 years. Like it's just not like it doesn't look good, bro.
Let me say something that ended off as well.
Yeah.
Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never play for an organization that he is a part of. Let me repeat that. Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he is a part of. Thank you.
My thing is, like, how do you perform that badly in the playoffs and command so you get paid a max contract? That doesn't make any sense to me, bro.
Yeah, it's egregious. To quote Gabe. But we can move on here to the next topic, which is also kind of an interactive one. We're going to do the pop-off party again. And now I put on there, we're only going to do historic players because as the season's coming around, we're going to be talking about current players 24/7, man. So, trying to pump these out as much as we can. You know what I mean? Like we gotta try to do this. So we're each going to do 2 players, just like the last time.
Goodness.
And we're going to do it 30 seconds. Yeah, Juwan Howard was like the first one I got. So anyone want to go first?
Fuck no.
I go first.
Wait. We what do we do?
It's just like you talk for 30 seconds about like whatever player comes up. It could be positive or negative, however you want to talk.
Last time we did one of these, I got that motherfucker from Utah, and
yeah,
TikTok went
crazy. that was crazy. If you get him again, he'll have more to say, I'm sure. But all right, are you ready, Mo?
Yeah.
All right. So you got Stephen A. Smith. Wait, what?
Are we doing this?
Do you want to do Stephen A. Smith on here?
Cook, Mo, cook, bro.
All right, I'll do Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Let me stop sharing. Let me put you full screen, and your 30 seconds starts now.
Stephen A. Smith. You just do not be knowing what you're talking about, bro. You biased, your takes suck, you don't watch basketball enough to know about basketball. And that's just talking about basketball. If I could, if I wanted to, I could go in on your other sports takes because you really don't be knowing what you're talking about sometimes, but I'm gonna leave it to basketball. You're also washed, and Shannon carries you now. So that's all I got to say about Stephen A. Smith. I don't like you.
And Skip owns him. That's
crazy.
that I feel like that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. So John, you want to go next here, John?
Yes. This is pop off party. You're gonna tell me a random person, and I get 30 seconds to pop off on them.
Yes, I'm going to do a random generator. We're only doing historic players or analysts.
Wait, how did Stephen A. Smith into this?
I
have no idea.
Know, that's funny, though.
Mo's like, fuck it. All right.
Yo, give me Skip. I need Skip.
Someone threw an Easter egg in this.
So
do you need Skip? Oh, wait, who's going next? Is it you, Jay, or John?
No, John could go.
All right, bet. John, you are going to talk about, and again, we're only doing historics. So you're doing I'm not going to give you Salem Stoudemire's. This is Damon Stoudemire's brother, but like he's so unknown, it's like irrelevant. Okay, Tim Duncan.
Oh, why couldn't I have got Tim Duncan?
All right, John, your 30 seconds about Tim Duncan. It could be anything, positive, negative, whatever you want to say. 30 seconds starts now.
Tim Duncan, man. I actually literally just dropped a video on Tim Duncan like the day before yesterday because there's 21 days left until the NBA regular season starts. Just talking about Tim Duncan, dog, and he's just he's one of those people you just cannot not like. Like you have to like the guy. You have to love him. The man's a winner. He's the most like winningest. I don't even know if that's a word. Player in the NBA. Only player to have 1,000 or more wins with one team. I believe he's like 5-time champion. I don't want to butcher. Yeah, I think it's 5-time champion. But this nigga has just done so much. And like at 38, he took down LeBron when he was arguably in his prime.
All right, that was pretty good. A little objective point at the end there as a LeBron fan. So I like it.
I said arguably in his prime.
Oh, it's no argument.
Whoa, second time Cavs. LeBron is kind of different.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Exactly.
Oh.
All right. So, Jay, your player.
Give me Skip.
Give me Skip. Oh,
D-Wade.
How the fuck did I get Stephen A. Smith and they got Tim Duncan?
Hey, I gave you the chance. I said you didn't have
but
to.
No, but okay. But yeah, but like,
is
why did I get him in the
hilarious.
first place? Why was he even an option? You know what I'm
That
saying?
was
I
so
I have
funny.
no idea. All
Mo
right,
said
so
why?
Jay, you got 30 seconds to talk about D Wade however you want. Your time starts now.
D Wade, I'm not gonna lie, they should talk about you in a way higher light. I'm talking about even in a higher light than LeBron James, man. I mean, you won a ring, second year in the league. That's impressive. Not a lot of players have that on their resume. And Dwayne Wade, I'm not gonna lie, you put Miami Heat on the map. You set Miami Heat culture, and I think you deserve way more flowers than they give you, my brother. I'm not gonna lie. You even told LeBron how to win. That brother did not have a ring before he came to your town. You know what I'm saying? He came to your town. You told him how to win. You carried him on your back along with Chris Bosh and them boys, and you got him a couple rings. Dwayne Wade, you're a phenomenal player. The Flash.
That is time. I want to.
Did you just say he should be in the same lights as LeBron James?
did I cook?
Literally
Yo, John.
the greatest player of all time?
Yo, John, did I cook?
You were cooking everywhere, but right there you stopped cooking. Like you were on the stove, and then when you said he should be mentioned in the likes of LeBron James, you just turned around for a sec and just left the kitchen.
That's why I put in the air fryer. Bro.
Oh shit!
All right,
then you wasn't cooking that time.
So I'm gonna also participate. We'll see. We'll see what player I get.
I like that, Jay. Air fryer. I like the air fryer.
Isaiah Ryder.
Ooh.
All right, I got a
Laker
really
legend.
All right. So I'll get 30 seconds, and I guess I'll
time you.
All right, you can tell me when.
All right, ready? Wait. All right, ready, set, go.
Thing about Isaiah Ryder, this man can get up with the best of the best, not just of his time, but of all time. Timberwolves legend, Lakers legend, winning that 1995 slam dunk contest championship. And people forget, like, when the Timberwolves first came into the NBA, like, he was kind of their guy. He was the one putting them more so on the map a little bit before KG. I got to give him a ton of credit. The man could ball, and he doesn't get enough credit today, and it's a shame.
Time.
Hey. Had to keep it a little simple. I mean, but all right. So we got
that is so funny. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
All right, so Mo, are you ready to talk about Skip?
Hell yeah, brother.
Give Mo all but if he gets another commentator, I'm gonna be weak.
Okay. No, we
we
won't be Donald Williams. That would be kind of crazy. Wayman Tisdale.
Keep generating.
Yeah, keep generating.
I don't know.
Okay,
Manu Ball. Right, let's go.
Manu Ball. All right, that's a fair one. All right, so Mo, you got 30 seconds starting now.
Hey, Manu Ball, like that for real. It's unfortunate that his career wasn't as long as it should have been, maybe, but that motherfucker was 7-7, like that. And he hit how many threes he hit in that half? Like 6. Some OD shit, crazy. And his son made it to the league. His son not any good, but shit, maybe the Suns super team carry him to a ring, and then his son will have a ring. I don't know what else to say about Manu Ball. He played with Muggsy Bogues, his short ass, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, shout out to Manu Ball. Rockets legend for sure.
Hold on. Bobo's not no good.
Ball was like that. Manu Ball was
bro.
Good.
Bobo's no good.
Bro, okay, now, Jay, when Bobo minutes get snatched by January, don't say nothing.
Do you know why they got snatched though? You realize?
No. I'm telling you, on the Suns, when his minutes get snatched by January, I don't want to hear it.
They won't.
Okay. Okay.
Bruh. All right. Anyways. We'll have to have a more of a deep dive into the bull discussion another time. But
fucking dog, man. Stop playing.
John for now is going to talk about. Okay, I guess we'll re-roll. John Michi is crazy.
I like my Uber driver. The fuck?
Hey, this is how you know it's an expansive list, even outside the NBA, because we literally got Stephen A. Smith. Okay, Drazen Petrovic. I feel like that's fair.
I can't, to be honest with you.
You don't want to?
I couldn't even tell you one thing he did besides his name being crazy.
Do you want to take this, Jay? Or you know what? If either of you guys want it, I'll do Drazen Petrovic here in a second.
You could do it. I don't know.
Okay, I'll do Drazen in a second.
Go ahead,
I don't know ball.
Or should I just go right now and then we'll do?
Go. Yeah, just go right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got you. Okay,
all right.
It's 30. You got it, Mo? All right, I got
wait,
you.
who's
Ready? All right. I wait, Mo. You want me to do it or you got it?
You got it.
I mean, technically, I can see the
got it.
timer like of the stream.
All right, shit. All right,
I'll just go.
Here you go. Go.
All right. Drazen Petrovic doesn't get enough credit as one of the greatest shooters ever. In my opinion, he's the 4th greatest shooter of all time. And it's crazy because he really was like that, both as a guy putting the ball on the floor and 1992, 1993 with the Nets, the dude was getting buckets. It's sad what happened to him, but bro, he was changing the game. Doesn't get credit like the Reggie Millers of the world and the Ray Allens of the world, but he's definitely one of the elite sharpshooters in NBA history, and I'm always going to be behind him.
Good job.
Pause?
That's not.
My
That's not. I know. I meant, bro. I meant like I'm always gonna
That's
like
funny as shit.
stand behind him, like to defend him.
That
but,
was
like,
hella funny. Jay was like, pause.
Nah, bro. That is low key sus. Okay.
Oh, that was funny.
That's crazy. All right. Anyways, back to John. Oh my god. All right. No, but for real though, I do actually think he's like the 4th greatest shooter ever. Like I've said that for a while. As much as people might disagree. Wait, what'd you say?
Clearing Ray Allen?
No. I think I have Curry, then Ray, then Reggie.
Clay?
Then Drazen.
You wouldn't have Clay over him?
Really? That's high praise, Garrett. I might have to watch his film then.
Yeah, it is high praise, but he was like that. All right. So John. Okay, Jason Kidd. All right. So John, you got 30 seconds starting now.
J Kidd, man. Despite what everybody's saying, despite how everybody feel about him, he's a real one, man. He's from Oakland, from the Bay Area. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm not from Oakland. And you know what's crazy? He went to Cal Berkeley. This dude who used to train me when I was hooping back in the day, he played at Berkeley with Jason Kidd. He used to tell me about Jason Kidd was just that nigga skipping class, doing it all. As a player, I mean, we know what he did. You know what I'm saying? I also think that he doesn't get enough praise as a coach. I know niggas hate on him as a coach, but I mean, I think not too bad. He helped the Lakers win a championship.
I don't know, bro. He's throwing shots at Christian Wood in the media.
All right. I was with you until like the last 5 seconds on that one, John. I'm not gonna lie.
I figured I would lose most people. I ain't gonna lie.
Until you brought up the coaching, I'm like, yeah, but okay. All right. Jay, to round us out, we got. No, we don't. Mike, why are we getting so many like so obscure NBA players today? Okay. Kareem, you want to do it? Kareem?
Who? No, let me stop.
Yeah, you're right. Reroll. John Harding Lucas.
Over Kareem. That's crazy.
All right. No, we'll let you do Kareem. All right. So you got 30 seconds. Go.
Mr. Luau Cinder, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm not gonna lie, you did so much for the NBA. You know, previously leading the NBA in points until LeBron that man took it from you. But Kareem, you had a hell of a career. I'm not gonna lie. That skyhook remains to be one of the damn near the most unguardable move in the entire NBA. I mean, nobody else has been able to master their craft the way you have. Especially, a lot of people don't talk about your longevity.
How did Jay go from the first one, literally bashing LeBron, to the next one he's like over here glazing LeBron at the start?
Whoa, glazing LeBron. He just said
I know, but like he didn't get LeBron in either of them, but he brought him up for both, and one of them was negative, the other one was positive. How does that even happen? Anyways, you know, the other thing I wish I said about Petrovic though is like he's also one of the best.
30 seconds is up. 30 seconds is up, my boy. 30 seconds is up, my boy. I'm
the key holder today. I get like that 10-second bonus.
What era did he play in? What years?
the 90s, like the 89 and 93.
You definitely on the Kings, right? That sounds like a King's ass name.
No, he was...
What makes him sound like a King's ass nigga, Jay?
Are you just confused?
Bro said he definitely on the Kings.
Are
like,
you just confusing him
how do you just know? And he wasn't. He put on the Blazers and the Nets.
Oh.
Jesus. But anyways,
Jay's a character. Jay, you my dog, bro.
Jay is indeed a character.
Funny as hell.
Hella funny.
I think it's time we move on to the main topic of the day, the 2009 NBA redraft. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm excited for this. I feel like for me though, as the key holder, I'm gonna elect myself to go first for the second pick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Garrett, I thought you wanted to do the 2008 one. I thought that's the one you wanted to do.
Well, that one as well, but 2009, like more so specifically.
So, are we doing this like?
I think I know why.
It's just the same thing. Like it's just a lottery. Like and so like one person will start the first pick, then the next person. So like we'll start with John for the first pick, and then we'll go back around. Then I'll start the second pick, then Mo the third, then Jay the fourth, then John the fifth. We'll just do the top 14.
I feel like after 5. No, fuck that. After 4 is gonna be interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, top 4 is
we
top 5. I wouldn't even say the top 5.
Definitely solidified. Top
Honestly,
5
I have a take that y'all not gonna like, but it's all good.
Well, get us started, John. Who's your number one pick? 2009 redraft.
Well, this is not the take you guys are not gonna like. This is pretty clear. This is just going to Curry. To be honest, I mean, it's not gonna waste. I'm not gonna waste time talking about it. To be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I have Steph Curry number 1. As much as I bash Kerr Pepper, he is still the best in this draft class. So I got to put him number 1. But what about you, Mo?
I'm not going straight from the beaten path. Curry is the number 1 in the redraft. We know this.
Hey, y'all buggy. Y'all got Pat Bev this month. Now I got Steph Curry. Steph Curry number 1, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Put the Warriors and straight up 3-point shooting on a map.
For sure. So number 2 pick. This is where I have James Harden. And I feel like this probably should also be obvious. I mean, when you think about Harden, like he's really a top 75 player ever. And other than Curry, I don't think anyone else is on this list. So I don't know. I just feel like as much as we bash him, and we literally just did for like a whole like 5 to 7 minutes or whatever, like you can't deny that like he's still better than everyone else on this list besides Curry.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. James Harden is going number 2. Like I said, for me, the top 3 of this list was locked, and I guess you could kind of worm your way out of not putting number 3 at number 3. But Harden, just look at talent alone. You ain't even gotta. Well, I guess for number 3, I kind of use the team point of view, but I mean it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Harden is going number 2. I think Harden is pretty clearly the second best player in this draft, and I think he would go number 2.
Yeah, I got James Harden as well. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like in some ways that James Harden had I don't want to say as big as an influence as Steph Curry on the game of basketball, but I would say he had a pretty big influence. I mean, when it comes to heliocentric basketball, even though that's not the prettiest type of hoops you would like to watch, it's pretty prevalent in the league. And if we're talking about the Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, you know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic is low-key a carbon copy of James Harden. A lot of people like to compare him to LeBron James. He might be on the Harden side more. But yeah, I got Harden at 2. I'm looking for a way to not put him at 2 because of the bullshit he's been putting us through. But yeah, he's 2.
Man, that's literally what I've been doing, is try to figure out an argument, or at least some viable reason I can tell y'all as to why I would not put Harden at 2. Mm-hmm. But even with all that, like it's just I just can't. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Harden at 2.
All right, so we don't have any disagreements yet. I feel like
it's simply the right choice.
Yeah,
I think things are gonna start to spice up here. They might on this pick, but who do you got number 3, Mo?
So for number 3, this was the pick that who had this pick again? If I'm not mistaken, it was OKC.
Thunder. And this is where they picked Harden.
Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and Blake Griffin on the same fucking team. Oh my goodness. Blake Griffin's going number 3 in this redraft. Now, say what you want about Blake Griffin. He started off his career better than everybody on this list. And he was an immediate, wasn't he an all-star in his first season? If I remember that correctly.
I think it was.
So
it was technically his second season, but his first one he played, because he was injured the whole.
But he hit the ground running, and I think the process would have been even more expedited having a Russell Westbrook develop alongside him, as well as having Kevin Durant. Motherfucking team would have been unguardable, and oh my goodness, that would have been a fantastic team. So I got Blake Griffin at number 3.
Bro, unguardable. I got Blake at 3 as well. And I didn't even think about the OKC aspect of it, bro. Having him on OKC with Russ and KD, bro, that's absolutely nasty. And I think if that happens, I think there's no way you break that up. Like they trade away Harden, you're not breaking that up whatsoever, bro. I got Blake at 3, man.
That definitely would have been nasty. Let me ask a clarification question, I guess, to Garrett or however y'all doing y'all list. Like, is this like based on what was going on back in 2009, or is this based on what we know now as well with everything?
I think that's up to you. At least for me, like I usually just kind of go with like who is the best. But like it could also like if you want to go based on fit, that's up to you.
Okay, I was just asking only because like if we're talking about like how like the hype was and everything that was going around that player around that time, no matter what, Blake Griffin would have went first, like how he went first in real life, because that nigga had the most crazy hype of all time, jumping over the hood of a Kia. They acting like he's just jumping over that Bugatti that Kobe jumped over. But so I just wanted to say that. But with that being said, I personally am taking into account some of like what you did after the 2009, to be honest. So that's why at number 3, I'm going with DeMarre DeRozan over Blake Griffin, to be honest with you. But again, that's why I don't want it to be crazy or that much of a hot take, because like if we're talking about 2009, Blake goes over even Curry. But if we're taking into account here, I'm taking DeMarre over Blake.
I mean, I did whole careers, but still, I think Blake peaked at a level that DeMarre never got to.
I think it's close between these two. Like, I think Blake's first 5 years, especially with the Clippers, like that definitely puts him above DeRozan. But if you think of 2015 to now, like that's when most of DeRozan's prime, his all-star appearances and like best record in the league or best record in the Eastern Conference, the 2021-22 season with the Bulls, like all those things happened like since then. And like really all we've seen from Blake at a high level since then, like the highest of levels is that main year with the Pistons where you made All-NBA third team. So it's like there's kind of two different areas of it. I personally went with DeMarre DeRozan as well, though. Like I just feel like he's kind of been better for longer. And you think about where they both are even right now, it's like, you know, it's been like 4 years since Blake Griffin has been at that caliber of a player, whereas DeMarre DeRozan, like he's still just as good, maybe better than he was in 2018, 2019. So It's like all that considered. And it's not like he ever was like a bad player. Like even his first year, I think he averaged like 10 points. And like by his second year, he was almost averaging 20 points a game. And he hasn't really looked back since.
And to add to that, I always like to give credit to players that are able to just totally transform their game, right? Like I think the other day, I don't know if it was all of us in there, but we were talking about Brook Lopez and how Brook Lopez like was able to go from like where he couldn't really shoot, and then the NBA started transitioning to the 3, and now he got that thing on him. He could really shoot, and I feel like you gotta give credit to where credit is due. And DeMarre was a dunker. Remember, he was always in the dunk contest. Like we knew him as this dunk champ. And then he became this like mid-range assassin and just this overall great player.
Except DeRozan will make the Hall of Fame and Brook Lopez will not.
Wait, just because you brought up Brook Lopez,
I
just want to say that Al Horford is just as good as Brook Lopez. Y'all did not have him on the list. Just I thought.
What? Why would no? He's not. What?
Absolutely
bro.
is.
Nah, bro. Anyways, number 4 on the list. Start us off, Jay. I feel like we might have an idea who might be here for everyone.
Oh, for sure, skis. See, I do appreciate DeMar DeRozan's longevity, and that's important considering some of the names on here that hasn't aged as gracefully as DeMar has, but that did not give him the number 4 spot. I got a champ at number 4. I got Mr. Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday is my number 4 pick to the two-way point guard. He helped the Milwaukee Bucks reach a championship. I mean, a lot of people still say he's the best defensive point guard in the league right now, and the brother got drafted in 2009. I mean, that speaks a lot on the type of player he is, how he takes care of his body, how his game ages well as well. And I got Jrue, bro.
What do you got, John?
Okay, I'm next. Sorry about that. Coming in at this is at the 4th slot, correct?
Yes.
Coming at the 4th slot. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to put Blake Griffin. So I'll go ahead and go with Blake 4th.
Yeah, not much to add here. I have it the same. And like I said, it's close between those two, and you could even argue that Blake peaked higher. Like I think in 2014 he was like 3rd in MVP voting, which that's something DeRozan's never really been. But it's just like I think they both had the same thing where it's like the playoff like disappointments, and sometimes it's like on their own doing that. It's like that part of it, it's comparable. Like you can't really say like one guy had like more success than the other. I just feel like the longevity is why, and the sustained high level of play is why I give DeRozan a slight edge. But having Blake number 3 is still fine.
Can I just say that Blake's shortcomings in the playoffs were due to injury for the most part?
For the most part, they were, but I feel like there's also times where it's like he didn't show up, like 2014 against the Thunder, he didn't show up.
Can we also take into account how toxic that Clippers locker room was, which has been stated multiple times from NBA players?
I mean, that's true, but like he was a part of that. He like being one of the better players. It's like you're always going to be looked at as like one of the heads of the snake or heads of the dragon, whatever it is. Like the people that's supposed to lead by example, and like being that it was so toxic, like him and Chris Paul, like it falls on like those guys primarily, and Doc Rivers.
Oh wait, John's name.
And the other thing, you know what, like, and I will say too, and I like Blake Griffin. I'm not like bashing him, but like, I just think it's maybe unfair to Doc Rivers and Chris Paul because of those teams. Like, bro, they get so much slander today.
They deserve it. They should have been in the conference finals and finals, multiple.
But nobody really slanders Blake Griffin for that. You know what I mean? And like,
I think it's not his fault. Like I said, it's injuries. That's really
well. I'm just saying, like, from the point of like you said, like the toxicity in the locker room. Like, I'm looking at like who are the stars and like who is like the coach. You know what I mean? Like those would be the guys that might have like the most control or the most say, like in talks, discussions, like behind the scenes. Like Chris Paul gets a lot of hate today. Like they call him CP0, and like Doc Rivers, like they say he's like the worst coach of all time. But like Blake Griffin, it's like he doesn't get like that same level. And I get it, like because you know what I mean. But it's like, I feel like maybe it's a little bit overshadowed. A bit.
But it's fair that, but a lot of people say that Chris Paul is the guy that instigates shit like that. I mean, if you carry that reputation to all the teams you go to, I mean,
to be fair though, Blake Griffin was often labeled as like one of the biggest floppers in the league then too.
Honestly,
what that guy? Come on, what's that guy do? Come on, bro.
Honestly,
I mean, people hated him for it at the time. It's just that like now it's like, go ahead, John. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say honestly. I know this isn't an episode about the Clippers, but me personally, I put a big blame of why that Clippers team didn't lose. Not all of it on Doc Rivers, but I put a big blame on Doc Rivers because if you hear Clipper players talk about that team, what do they all say? Especially like Matt Barnes, he always talks about it. He says like, what was wrong with that team was there would be like little problems between the players and it would never get dealt with. It would just get swept under the rug, and then nobody ever got along with each other. It was always everything was an issue. That's crazy, Gabe. Chill out.
The Curd Daddy.
That's crazy, Gabe. Chill out. But anyway, yeah, and I think as a coach, right, like that's kind of what you got to step in. Like, yeah, you're supposed to be X's and O's, but you're also supposed to step in as a leader sometimes in
personality management.
Exactly, personality. Bro, one thing I say about Phil Jackson and why I do believe like he is the greatest coach of all time is he took Kobe's personality, which is insane, and Shaq's personality, which is insane, but on the total opposite of the spectrum, and made it work. And they are one of the greatest duos of all time. And I think that is because of Phil.
Yeah. I mean, we'll keep it pushing. The last thing I'll say, and then Mo can give his number 4, is that I'm not saying like he deserves equal blame like Blake for those guys, but like I think being a top tier player like that and being that like they never got it done to the extent people thought, like, and people gave him like harsh criticism for it in the moment, but it's like over time, it's like you're still seeing it from Chris Paul, you're still seeing it from like Doc Rivers, but like when you reflect on those teams, like I feel like those are the two that mainly just get the backlash, and it's like not as much Blake Griffin, but I feel like even if you think that Blake Griffin still deserves like some share of the blame, maybe not as much as them, but like probably more than what he actually gets. That's all I was just saying. But Mo, who is your number 4?
My number 4, hometown hero. Not really, because he's from Cali, but DeRozan. Gotta have DeRozan up here at number 4. He's clearly, I would say, just a step above everybody else in the draft in terms of talent. Unfortunately, it hasn't manifested in like championships and none like that. But his talent level has been sustained through the years. He started off a little slow, but he picked it up, and he's been a very, very solid player ever since. Perennial All-Star. And I got DeRozan at number 4.
So. Over Drew Holiday though, like I don't know.
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Yes. Yes, Jay.
So I guess in private chat you said, John, you want to go last for number 5?
No, I said that because I had to go pee, but I'm already back.
Okay. So start us off number 5.
All right, sounds good. Numero 5, that is where Drew Holiday comes in, because that's what I was saying. Like I think my top 5. I didn't know Garrett would have that flip like how I had of Blake and DeMarre. That's why I knew I'd have some different. But my top 5 is definitely pretty solidified as Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
obviously the rest of this job after 5 low-key falls off.
Yeah,
fast.
a cliff.
After maybe
it's
6.
Still some quality players left.
After 6? No.
I also have Drew Holiday number 5. I feel like he's comfortably in like his own tier. Jay saying Drew Holiday's over DeRozan, you're literally nuts for that. I cannot believe that. But Drew Holiday is number 5.
I understand. Go. You can go.
No, Jay, that doesn't even like relatively make sense.
That makes no sense, bro. Go ahead, Mo.
All right. So for my number 5, I got Drew Holiday. Again, after this pick is kind of where the draft starts to taper out, but it's still like some quality pieces here. And I guess I have a controversial pick next, but yeah, Drew Holiday number 5.
I want to hear your number 6 then. My number 5 is DeMar DeRozan, and I have Drew Holiday over him because let's be honest, DeMar DeRozan is pretty much a revolving door when it comes to defense. DeMar DeRozan has been the same player throughout his career, really hasn't developed much. Just been a mid-range merchant the whole time. Drew Holiday has developed into a playmaker, developed his outside shot, as well as his ability to drive into the paint. Drew Holiday has stood at the top of the hill when it comes to defensive guards, and Drew Holiday has manifested that and cultivated his game into a ring. And has DeMar DeRozan done that? That mid-range game has fell apart every time when it comes to the playoffs, and I can't take that guy, what I've seen with my own eyes, over Drew Holiday, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Drew Holiday's just a better player.
I mean, Drew's only been the like best player on his team once, and he didn't even make the playoffs that year. So,
hey, he better than DeRozan. That's all that mattered to me.
That's not true. But number 6, I'm gonna start this off. This is, as you guys said, this is where the excitement begins, and this is where I got my guy Brandon Jennings at number 6, bro. Yes, I do. Here's the thing. There's not a whole lot of guys, like, as you guys said, like at 6, like it starts to like get a little interesting because a lot of these guys like weren't all-star, like they weren't really all-stars all too much, or if they were, it was like once. But Brandon Jennings, this guy was all-star caliber for 3 different seasons, really would have made it in 2015 if he didn't get injured, would have made it in 2011 if he didn't get injured. So being that, and it's like, we've seen this guy drop 55 as a rookie. We've seen him in the playoffs his first year. He was nice. And I feel like what he did with not only just as a pure point guard, he was up there in league leaders in steals per game a lot of years. He was up there as one of the best playmakers for other guys a lot of years. And even though he was kind of like undersized, at least for that era, like he played pretty solid defense. And I feel like in today's era, he'd be even better because he shot the 3-pointer so much. So I'm going Brandon Jennings, number 6. This was honestly an easy pick for me.
Yo,
So.
real quick.
You're biased though.
What the bro? I really can't believe Hasheem Thabit went second in this draft. Like,
Yeah,
nasty.
That's crazy.
Their talent.
All right, well, then what's your number 6, bro?
Am I going? All right, I'm going again. Now, with this, I'm gonna get controversial. Originally, the number 4 pick originally went to Sacramento. Give me Tyreke Evans. It didn't pan out in Sacramento, but I think that was due to Sacramento fumbling him. I don't think. Well, obviously, he had a big portion in that because he was the player that didn't pan out. But I really think he could have been something and put him in a different situation. Maybe we're talking about Tyreek Hill a little different. Tyreke Evans a little different. So at number 6, it's a slight stretch. But give me Tyreek Hill. Why do I keep? Oh my! I'm sorry, Tyreke Evans. I keep saying Tyreek Hill. Give me Tyreke Evans. And fun fact: Minnesota picked 2 guards back to back in this draft. So they got their 2 guards, Drew Holiday and Tyreke Evans, at least for mine.
My number
Not
6.
Tyreek Hill.
Shout out to Tyreek Hill. Well, I got another tie, and that's Ty Lawson, bro. I got Ty Lawson with number 6.
Bro, you do not have Ty Lawson with number 6.
Fuck yeah, I do. His years in Denver, bro. This brother peaked at
that's crazy.
17
I respect
points
it, low-key.
and 8 assists a game. Like, let's not forget how good Ty Lawson was when he was on Denver. Now, when he got traded to the Houston Rockets, that shit did not fit whatsoever. I'm not gonna lie. And I was expecting like a really dynamic duo out of him and James Harden, but it just got real nasty, bro. But yeah, I got Ty Lawson, bro. He was a hell of a point guard in Denver for like 4 or 5 years.
Man, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say something about Ty Lawson, but anyway, I'm having a hard time between 2 players for 6, but I'm gonna go with Ricky Rubio for the reason of back in the day, I really liked to watch Ricky Rubio. Man, he was so fun. I mean, like he may have not panned out for as great as we thought he was gonna be. Maybe like a Nash Light 2.0 or something like that. But boy, he was pushing the pace. His rookie year came out, had an effect, like was helping the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then, I mean, he's just been able to fit roles. When he was on the Timberwolves, he was kind of like their little point guard leader. And then after the Timberwolves, when he went to the Jazz and all these other teams in the Cavs, he became more of a vet, I'm off the bench, but I'm still here to give the team some, a sense of calmness. And another thing, I don't know if y'all used to watch Chris Smoove, but I used to watch Chris Smoove when I was younger. Yeah. So I used to watch Chris Smoove a lot, and he used to do like this like little My Player shit, and like he used to play GTA on the My Player, and like he acted like he was Ricky Rubio, and then like he would go to like the My Player game. So it's funny.
I like that. So we all had someone different. I had Jennings, Mo had Tyreke Evans, Jay had Ty Lawson, and John had Ricky Rubio for number 6. So number 7, Mo, what you got?
Already. At number 7, give me Danny Green. At number 7, give me Danny Green, bro. A lot of people forget Danny Green was a fucking dog on the Spurs. Don't let that shit late in his career fool you with the Lakers and him missing that wide open ass shot. That was hilarious, by the way.
See, I hate that. That's a staple now for Danny Green. That's crazy.
Yeah, like he was a fucking dog for the Spurs, bro.
Yeah.
But now, because a lot of new basketball fans wasn't watching back then, so they don't know. But Danny Green was a fucking dog, and he was a very, very solid complimentary piece for that Spurs team. And I mean, he's a journeyman now, but he keeps finding employment for a reason. So number 7, Danny Green.
Hey Mo, I'm right there with you, my dog. I got Danny Green at 7 too, bro. I'm talking about a player that is in a very, very small group of players that has three rings with three different players, with three different teams. I'm like, three different teams.
3 rings with 3 players. It's crazy.
Danny Green, bro, in his time with the Spurs, I remember this one playoff run where he was just setting records after records with the 3-point making. Oh my, like it was insane. Yo, shout out to Danny Green, bro. Him on the Spurs, him on the Raptors, phenomenal, bro. It did fall apart with the Lakers a bit, but
definitely shout out to Danny Green. Mo, when I said like, I'm stuck between 2 players, it was Ricky Rubio and Danny Green. I only went with Ricky Rubio because I just like the man. I just like him better. But Danny Green, Jade, like how you said, bro, he's and the crazy thing is he wasn't just like on the bench for those 3 teams. He was like important role in winning the championship for all 3 of those teams. Like on the Lakers, maybe not as much as the Spurs and the Raptors, but I still remember he was sometimes he missed some corner shots. I ain't gonna lie, I would get kind of frustrated, but hey, every once in a while he'll smack one in. And he also got that crazy pass that LeBron made when he was like falling down. I don't know if y'all remember that, but he hit it to Danny Green in the corner. But yep, Danny Green at 7.
My number 7, I'm not making it the clean Danny Green sweep, unfortunately. See, I said I don't know why. Like you guys didn't like when Jay picked him last time, but bro, I'm picking Ty Lawson at number 7.
That boy's a dog, man.
Like, did he turn into like an alcoholic?
Bro, yes. Okay, yes, he did.
What the fuck, bro?
The thing is, like, I'm looking at like some of these other guys below him, and like, there's maybe only a couple players that had is like years similar to Ty Lawson over those 5 or 6 years with Denver. Right now, after that, yeah, his career fell off, and this is kind of like a similar thing, I guess, with Brandon Jennings, where it's like you could say like every season of maybe all these guys' careers like is better than like the last 2 years of Jennings, but the first 6 or 7 before the Achilles, I'd take like every single year of that, and that's like kind of the same thing with Ty Lawson. So I prefer Jennings a little bit more. I think he's kind of like a more exciting player, and he's more capable of shooting like from 3. Probably a better like true playmaker. He plays more up tempo, and that's why I'd give him that edge over Ty Lawson. But Ty Lawson, he does a lot of the right things. People forget he got some MVP shares in 2013. Led a 57-win Nuggets team. That's the record still. So
it's a big fall off.
Hey man, he can at least say he has that.
I'm just kidding. That's just kidding.
Man, shout out to Ty Lawson, man.
Shout out to Ty Lawson for sure.
I start number 8.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, John, if we're talking about off the court shit, I'm picking Mr. PEDs himself. I got Tyreke Evans, bro.
Mr. PEDs.
Niggas like permanently banned from the NBA.
Ty Lawson, he actually from look of his basketball reference, he peaked his rookie year, but he did get that Rookie of the Year award, scoring 20 points a game. But he was actually a bucket throughout his time in the league. He did play on quite a few teams, but throughout every destination, he was able to get you a bucket. And I think that all season that he did get banned, bro, I was really excited to see what team he was gonna go to, but he never made it. Never got to go.
That's hella funny. All right, it's on me for number 8.
Yes.
All right, number 8. Man, this draft drastically fell off. That's kind of crazy. That's where. Nah, damn. All right, I'm gonna go with. Damn. All right, sorry. I'm kind of stuck, but I'm gonna go with.
You know to go with, John. Come on.
Yeah, I know who you want me to go with, and that's who I'm thinking about. But I'm thinking about going with somebody else. I think that just because you want me to go with that person, I think I'm gonna go with somebody else. So you probably don't want me to at all.
His biggest op. Pick his biggest
op. I'm going with Jeff Teague.
Yeah,
I'm going with Jeff Teague. That's Garrett's biggest op.
W Jeff Teague.
Well,
hey, no lie, that nigga is hella funny.
Maybe I'll have to hack the compilation board when we put all our mock drafts together. I'll have to hack the list just so throw that name out. Everything else can be the same. But
but real quick, Garrett, why do you hate him so much?
Do you guys want me to get into it like right now?
I mean, not a crazy spiel, but like just real quick, like 10, 15-second pitch as to why you hate him.
I mean, it's just like a lot. Like, I feel like he's, first of all, that season when the Hawks won 60 games, he was incredibly cocky. Probably the most over his head player I've ever seen.
He's a fucking NBA player.
But he was also really dirty. Like he did a lot of these low blow things. Like it was even worse. People probably weren't paying as much attention. It was like even way worse than what people say, like Chris Paul being like low key dirty. Like, but people never wanted to bring attention to that for some random reason. I also was upset because, well, there's another reason. I mean, you were even saying the guy that I had or would put at number 6, and you know I wanted you to pick. I wanted you to pick Jennings.
Yep.
He was on track to be an all-star over him until he tore his Achilles. So he essentially got a Mickey Mouse all-star spot.
That's such
that year.
You're such a
because the Hawks got 4 all-stars.
Oh that Mickey Mouse shit pissed me off.
Bro,
the Mickey Mouse shit pissed me off. It's funny how NBA players say the bubble was harder, and then people who are not in the NBA say it was easier. But
and you know what else? You know what else?
Mickey Mouse and Gag.
I naturally dislike him because Derrick Rose dropped 30 a game on him in the playoffs for a playoff series, and that was his best playoff series. So
who's next?
He can screw off. It's me. And I'm not naming him number 8. My number 8 though. This is where I'm gonna go with Mr. PED's Tyreke Evans. You know, as you said, like his probably most entertaining season was his rookie year, but like I still think he also had a good year. Like he had a few other solid years in Sacramento. They didn't use him right. He was still a quality player in New Orleans for a couple of years, and then like that year in Memphis, like is really underrated. I think, even though they weren't really a great team, like. He kind of saved his career. Unfortunately, ended it like after 1 year in Indiana after that. But it was like he still had the talent, and he kind of, I don't know, he kind of screwed himself out of a few more years. And if he didn't, he'd probably still be playing today. And maybe he'd be like maybe he would be my 6th pick. But I'm gonna go with him in number 8. I still think he's a quality player, and he's definitely, I think he's a tier above everyone else. I have like 9 and lower. So.
Well, at my number 8, I'm all about longevity, I guess. Not really, but give me Patrick Beverley. It's really
he get paid to do cardio. What you mean?
Bro, you put Ty Lawson all the way up at what, 6? Ty Lawson.
Garrett, what's the win? What's the win totals? 57? Come on, bro.
Nah, bro. Ty Lawson's definitely better than Patrick Beverley at their best.
He was nice for like a few years, but like, come on now. Pat Bev.
Like,
hey, bro.
Go ahead about Pat Bev.
Hey, let me explain my Pat Bev decision, man. Pat Bev, for one, shout out Pat Bev. His ass definitely from the West Side. I like what Pat Bev bring to a team. He's been a defensive irritant guy. Yeah, I said Pat Bev. I like what Pat Bev brings to a team. A defensive irritant. Sometimes it's been effective. Sometimes it hasn't been. Sometimes it really hasn't been. But I feel like that kind of guy is needed in the NBA, and it's a reason that he's this is year 15. So, well,
in the NBA,
he didn't come over. He started off immediately in the NBA, but this is double-digit years for him in the league. So he clearly doing something right.
All right, is it on me?
Oh, it's me.
I think it's on
John. I think John starts
number
9, right?
Yeah, it's John starts number 9.
Number 9, man. Ooh, you like longevity, Mo? I'll match you and give you Taj Gibson.
Hey,
Taj Gibson.
All right, that's crazy.
What, nigga?
Shout out, you know.
Taj Gibson. He's like 38 and played in the NBA still. Like, that's like what we should be giving him the same credit LeBron's getting, right? I'm just kidding. But anyway,
more credit.
Okay, all right, Garrett. Anyway, yeah, I like Taj Gibson. I ain't gonna lie. He's played a whole bunch of roles. So yeah, I'm gonna go Taj Gibson.
Pat Bread and roles in a matter of a minute. That's crazy. 6-man says Pat Bev top 20.
Top 20 is crazy, gang. This draft was insane.
Is it me for number 9?
Yeah.
Okay, number 9. This is where I had Danny Green. I feel like now we're kind of in the, at least for me, like I feel like I separated like in tiers. Like there's superstars, which are like the top 2. There's like perennial all-stars like year after year. And that was like DeMarre and Blake. And then like Drew Holiday could very well be an all-star in any given year. And then I feel like the other guys, it's like kind of like fringe level all-stars for multiple years, like the Jennings, the Ty Lawson, the Tyreke Evans, but like maybe never totally broke out. I feel like now I'm kind of in the role player stage. And I feel like you can't deny that Danny Green is, of all these guys, like the best role player. I mean, the guy's won multiple championships. Really, in 2013, he would have been the Finals MVP if they won that series. Literally, if they just grabbed a rebound and Ray Allen didn't hit that shot, Danny Green was walking home with that Finals MVP trophy.
So you're for real taking Ty Lawson over Danny Green?
Yeah.
More complete player.
I'm just asking. I mean, all right.
Like the lows of Ty Lawson are definitely worse than the lows of Danny Green.
Yeah.
But the highs of Ty Lawson are also better than the highs of Danny Green. And I feel like
the highs of Danny Green is a championship.
The highs of Danny Green is playing a role in a championship, but I don't think
an important role 3 different times.
But can he be the offensive coordinator on a 57-win team? The answer is
that
no.
goes nowhere.
A 57-win team that lost Gallinari. He tore his ACL right before the playoffs.
I know, but I mean, it goes nowhere, right? I mean,
and to be fair, in hindsight, they played the Warriors. Like, you know, so like, anyways, and that's a guy we have at number 1 on this list. So I'm gonna go with Danny Green though at number 9. Like I said, I don't think he ever was on the tier of the 3 guys I have above him, but I think he's the best of the role players for sure. So I'm gonna go with him number 9.
At number 9, give me Ty Lawson. Y'all already glazed him enough, so I'm not talking about him. But at 9, give me Ty Lawson.
That's crazy. My number 9 has to be your guy, Garrett, and I'm going Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My most memorable moment or like times watching Brandon Jennings hoop was on the Milwaukee Bucks with Monte Ellis, bro. That was some of the most exciting backcourt play that I've seen, bro. Like I know they weren't going anywhere. They always got smoked by the Miami Heat, Bron and them boys, but watching them play, watching them try, like they were just a fun duo to watch. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Jennings was always out there. He just had that dog in him, bro. He's always out there hooping, giving it his all. Unfortunately, he didn't have the longevity in his career, which I was a fan of Brandon Jennings as well. I really wish he did play more in the league. And didn't he finish his? I thought he did play for the Knicks. He did play for the Knicks. I remember his time with the Knicks. He wasn't awful, but he showed some signs that old BJ is still there. But yeah, I got Brandon Jennings.
That was the team that, like we said, where it's like they tried to forget it with like Rose and Melo and Joakim and Porzingis and stuff. I thought he was still pretty good there, but it's like
he's playing hard. Like one thing about him, he plays hard.
The thing that did him in was the Achilles injury, and really like he still was coming back, but he never got an opportunity. Like they traded him, he got traded within like 2 weeks from Detroit. And after that, like Orlando, they were already in a different direction, investing in freaking Elfrid Payton. That turned out real well. And then, you know, you got him on the Knicks. It's like he's not going to start over D Rose. He's not going to start over prime John Wall. So it's like he kind of got screwed. That's the other thing too. It's like I'm not going to take away from a guy that was an all-star for like all-star caliber player for a majority of the years he was healthy. And I know for sure he would have been in 2015. So that's why I have him higher. But I guess that wraps up number 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have number 10. I think that's me.
Yeah. That's me.
Number 10. I gotta go. I gotta be a little bit more biased. You know, I was just being biased about maybe Jennings, but I'm being more biased. Give me Chicago Bulls legend Taj Gibson at number 10. Man, the thing about Taj is that like he's, especially when we're talking about role players that have winning intangibles, like, you know, obviously Danny Green has the championships. A lot of the rest of the guys on this list for me don't. But the thing I know about Taj is that like he was always on competitive teams. And it's like he always played his role the right way. He was never afraid of the moment. I still have vivid memories of that game 1 against the Heat in 2011 when I think it was CJ Watson missed like a corner 3 and he came out of nowhere. He pulled it back and just slammed it down on like 2 Heat players. And then like, I think there was another one where like Watson like dished it off to him on the break and he did like a 2-hand back scratcher on Dwayne Wade. Like that was like his first like deep playoff run too. So he's not afraid of the moment, and I'm a definitely put him in my top 10 of this redraft.
So for me, number 10, I ain't listing him yet, but Garrett, you're gonna be happy. Brandon Jennings, man. Brandon Jennings is going number 10 in my redraft. It sucks that he wasn't around for longer and like a little bit better for longer because he was a good player and he was a player that I was specifically like playing with in 2K. But yeah, shout out to Brandon Jennings, man. He would definitely be a lottery pick in this redraft. So I'm gonna go with Brandon Jennings at number 10.
Yes, sir. And my number 10 is Garrett's biggest op. I gotta go Jeff Teague, man. Jeff Teague, his career, I'm not gonna lie, he only made an all-star that year where they literally gave the entire Atlanta Hawks starting 5 all-star appearance. So I mean, throughout his career, he's like a solid 15-7 guy, no doubt. But Jeff Teague's really not a guy that you can count on. I mean, he's solid to have him, facilitate your offense. Do you necessarily want him to go out there and go get you a bucket? No, not me personally. But he's solid. He's all right.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I low-key butchered my list because Brandon Jennings should have went before Jeff Teague, to be honest with you. And Tosh Gibson.
You want to make a late revision?
No, it is what it is. Because I can't give you that edge. And he should have gone over Tosh Gibson. But you know who I'm gonna put in at 10? This person also should have got over Tosh Gibson. And y'all may not be feeling me on this. Maybe I wasn't watching enough Pacers games, but that's Darren Collison. Bro, Darren Collison, bro, that nigga was nice back in the day. He literally chose to retire from the NBA. Pretty sure his last year he was playing in the NBA. He was averaging still 13 points per game or something like that. Like he didn't get walked out of the NBA. He chose to leave for like religious reasons, I believe. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Darren Collison, I slept on him. He's better. He's in the top 7 for me. I ain't gonna lie.
So you still didn't take Jennings after you said I should have.
I mean, I should have, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you can't cry over spilled milk.
All right. So number 11, I think Mo was starting.
Number 11. I had my list written down, but I'm just making a slight alteration to it because who I had next, I'm probably gonna put lower. At number 11, give me Ricky Rubio. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been drafted this a little bit higher from me, but a very solid guard for a very long time in the NBA. He was even decent with the Cavs before. What did he tear his ACL or Achilles? One of those. He was pretty good for them as well. I don't think. Well, I don't. What team is he on now? I know he's still in the NBA, right?
I think he's out the league. I mean, well, he's not signed. I should say.
Oh yeah, He might just be. Well, he might be out the league by choice. And
he was on the Cavs last year, though.
Yeah,
he didn't get much PT, but
he didn't get much PT also because he was recovering from the injury.
Before he went down, he was big.
Yeah, if he is out the league and like for good, then that's kind of crazy. But shout out to Ricky Rubio, man. Good player for a decent amount of time. And I wish if his playing career has ended in the NBA, I wish it could have ended in a better circumstance than injury because that sucks.
Yeah, for my number, this is 11.
Yeah,
number 11. I also got Ricky Rubio as well. Ricky Rubio, unfortunately, he really hasn't. There was really no spot specifically that I would say like Ricky Rubio like really implanted his mark on. What I like would say I remember him most from is the time with the Cavs where like he was absolutely hooping, bro. I mean, he was helping that Cavs team, that young Cavs team, before Donovan Mitchell, still had Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, and the boys. Helping them, really find their way, really become a successful team, teach them how to play winning basketball. Unfortunately, he did get injured, but Ricky Rubio been a pretty solid point guard throughout his entire career. Been a pretty good facilitator. He developed his 3-point shot throughout his career. I mean, he's solid. Shout out to Ricky Rubio, man. Low-key should have put him above Jeff Teague, but the stats were in favor of Jeff Teague. So,
you want to make a late revision?
No.
Shout out Ricky. Yeah, my 11th pick, another player similar to Darren Collison. Niggas, very nice, very slept on. Wesley Matthews. That's coming in on my 11th. Yes, I think 5 of I think he played in NBA for so he got drafted in 2009.
He was in his draft?
Yeah. He got drafted in 2009, and then pretty sure he's still playing. So you do the math, but I know 5 of them seasons he averaged 12 or 13 points or more. Something that most of these guys on this list didn't do. So let's not forget about Portland Trailblazers Wesley Matthews when he was hitting threes and doing that shit was funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Wesley Matthews at 11. He probably should have slid down.
This dude's doing anything to not pick Brandon Jennings. My number 11 is I think someone said him already, but I think only one person's drafted him so far. I'm gonna go with Patrick Beverley at my number 11. I feel like, I don't know, he's, again, when we're talking about, like I said, we're in the role player feel. I already picked Danny Green. I already picked Taj Gibson. And Patrick Beverley, he's a guy you want on your team. You hate him if he's not on your team. I don't know if he has quite the experience with deep playoff runs or actual teams with a contending chance as much, or playing the role the same way as Taj Gibson, or at least as efficiently. And that's why I would probably give a slight edge to Taj Gibson, but it's close. And obviously Patrick Beverley is probably, I mean, they're really both kind of washed, but Patrick Beverley still is a little bit better than Taj Gibson right now. So I'll give him that, but I'm gonna go Pat Bev number 11. Number 12, we have, is that Jay starting?
It's me.
Because I went last. Yeah.
Number 12 is where I have Darren Collison. I'm not gonna lie, Pat Bev is not on my list. I tried to fit him in somewhere, couldn't do it. I got Darren Collison, bro. I mean, John said a lot of the things that I was thinking. Darren Collison was a really good point guard throughout his career. For a phenomenal scorer on the most part. In his last 2 seasons before he came back and played for the Lakers for a little bit, he shot 46 and 40% from 3, bro. That's crazy. Before he took a break, that's really impressive. And like John said, he decided to step away from the game of basketball on his own willingness to. And yeah, I got Darren Collison at number 12, bro.
Great pick, Jay. Great pick. Is it me or is it Mo?
It's you.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Garrett, so honestly, I'm not even gonna put Brandon Jennings in here anymore, because if you put out this list, the niggas gonna just think I'm retarded. So I'm just he's in there, but I'm not gonna say his name. Just want to let that be known.
Dang.
So
who's number 12?
Number 12. Great question. Number 12. That's where I'm gonna go with. Damn. Oh, man, I've messed this list up. I ain't gonna lie. But number 12, I'm gonna go ahead and go with none others than Patty Mills.
Whoa.
What?
Fucking early. Damn.
I was early. Even making an appearance is early today.
I mean,
no, he could be the last pick, I guess, or something, but it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to rock with Patty. Yeah, this list is totally messed up.
The thing that's crazy, John, is I think because there's another player that I'm looking at the list. It's we've got 3 Brandon Jennings, and I think we have 3 of these two other players that I think you're the only one who hasn't said.
Yeah,
those
honestly,
two players
no,
as
but
well.
see,
So I'm
that's
like,
the thing. No, my list has been messed up because see, I forgot about Tyreke Evans, I forgot about Brandon Jennings, I forgot about
and Ty Lawson, I think, right?
Yeah, Ty Lawson. Like, see, I forgot about a lot of these guys. So that's why. Yeah,
that is dubious, bro. Anyways, my number 12. Who do I have number 12? Wait, where's my list? Oh, okay. My number 12. I'm gonna go with Darren Collison as well. Actually, it might be kind of a surprise because he's not in the league like anymore. But I feel like when he was in the league, he was always a solid point guard, like with the Clippers, with the Hornets. Still remember like with the Mavs, he was solid that one year. I still remember even that shot that he hit off like one leg. He had some moments. A quality point guard, probably was like maybe the top 4 or 5 player on, I want to say like a couple playoff teams, and then like Indiana later on, but I'll put him number 12.
Well, for moi, looking at this list, I still got some names that I have to say. At number 12, give me Jeff Teague, actually. He was an all-star when he was on the Hawks. That's like the only good thing that I'm going to say about Jeff Teague, because the rest of his career was like, but he's good enough to get redrafted, I guess. So Jeff Teague at number 12.
My number 12.
You already said your number 12. I think it was
Oh,
Collison, right?
Yeah.
So 13 is John, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Again, I already butchered like 4 players, but I'm gonna go ahead at number 12. Let's go with
13. It's 13.
Oh, 13. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Number 13 at the 13 slot. Then let's go with Joe Ingles.
I actually like that.
No, my list is already messed up, gang. I ain't gonna lie. At this one,
that was not the name I was thinking. I thought I was gonna.
That was at this point. But hey, shit, he played some good defense against Paul George. Paul George talks about how he has trouble with him. He's a champion.
That's a wild person to have problems with. I'm not gonna lie.
That is
respect to Joe Ingles, but
yeah, that is especially Paul George being as athletic and just Paul George.
Yeah.
So my number 13. This is where I actually like the Joe Ingles pick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have him on mine, but my number 13, I believe he's been said once or maybe twice. I think once he's been said. This guy, dude, like he was still really good as well, and like even similar to Jennings, bro, he tore his Achilles too at the worst time, right before the playoffs, and he was like the 3rd best player on a playoff team. He averaged 15 a game for multiple years. 3-and-D guy. He was solid in Portland, solid in Dallas, and pretty solid in Indiana. Wesley Matthews. He's not quite the player now that he was at one point. Now he's literally a brick. He's a walking brick. But at one point in time, Wesley Matthews was nice. And I still remember when he got injured in like 2015, like you could feel like a whole shockwave that like it felt open in the West because like there were so many new teams coming in, young teams and stuff. But like that just killed Portland's chances like of doing anything that year. And because of that, he was that important to that team. I'm putting him on my redraft at number 13.
Well, I guess I'm gonna follow behind you, and I got Wesley Matthews as number 13 on my list as well. Like you said, it was definitely a point in time where he was nice. He is no longer nice. But hey,
that was funny.
Hey, that's about all I got to say about Big Wesley Matthews. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to round out this lottery because this draft is
nasty.
Nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
My number 13 has got to be Big Taj, man. I gotta appreciate his time on the Knicks. Taj Gibson is good for 2 things: getting rebounds and laying the ball up like 2 feet away from the rim. That's about it, and he's damn good at doing it. He plays a little bit of defense. Is he the best at it? No, but he tries. He tries for sure, and he's one of the guys that Tibbs has a lot of trust in. So if Tibbs has trust in him, Taj, I got trust in you.
Dang.
I like that. So number 14, rounding it out. I'm gonna go with a weird one. You know, like you gotta end off unique, and you know, shout out Devin, also known as Run the NBA, because he always says, "Hey, his Toronto Raptors, they don't have the greatest signings in history, and this guy might be one of their greatest free agent signings of all time, if not the greatest, even though it is not the greatest, like just in general." I'm going with DeMarre Carroll as my 14th pick.
Hey, bro, I know.
You know what's crazy, Garrett? What's crazy is I was like, watch, he's gonna go with DeMarre Carroll. That's
I was
Really?
just supposed to put him on the list. He didn't make it though.
Bro, I'm gonna give love to DeMarre Carroll. He was a starter on a couple teams. He played like that. I feel like he played like a similar role to like a Marvin Williams did, like on the Hawks and the Jazz and stuff. And I honestly he played for like some of the similar teams. Maybe that's why I compare them to. But I don't know, man. DeMarre Carroll was kind of nice.
I agree.
I guess.
Fun fact too, in that series that the Paul Pierce where he hit that game winner with the Wizards, like people forget that DeMarre Carroll was averaging like 16 a game that series. So
I wonder why.
Did he play for
Maybe because it was DeMarre Carroll. But
Yeah,
to round out my list, at number 14, man, Lakers legend Wayne Ellington. Hell yeah.
I think someone would take him.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's gonna draft him. But like this draft class is not good at this point. Well, I say not good. Wayne Ellington had what? An 11-year, 12-year career in the league. So again, he was doing something right. Fuck it. He's a lottery picked in this redraft.
Hey, shout out to Wayne Ellington, man. Just become a part of coaching staff for play development, I believe. I forgot what team.
Yeah. The Heat, I think.
The Heat. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Wayne Ellington. My number 14 is that Australian demon. I got Patty Mills at number 14, man. Shout out to Patty, you know what I'm saying, the NBA champion. Spent a lot of time with the San Antonio Spurs, of course. Was absolutely lethal from outside for a better part of his career. And he just like an Energizer bunny out there, for real.
Like that. I like that a lot. I like that so much that I had it so early.
And John, who is your 17th pick?
Damn near, for real. For real. All right. My 17th pick is going to have to be. Ooh. I think that's where I'm going to.
Oh, I know who you're going to take. I'm not going to say who, though.
I don't. No, I'm actually, to be honest, to be real with you, I'm lucky feeling that DeMarre Carroll pick. I ain't going to lie, because I remember playing with him.
Oh, my goodness.
I remember playing with him when he was on the Raptors, and like that was the last time that I played 2K, and I remember playing with him.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna take Jody Meeks.
Bruh.
Oh my god!
I thought about it.
Too?
Just no, it wasn't. I was either gonna go with Wayne Ellington or DeMarre Carroll, but earlier I was like, should I just say Jody Meeks? Because I used to every time he hit a three in the Lakers, I used to be like Jody Meeks.
Jesus, bro. But that concludes the redraft. This might be the redraft of all time.
Wait, did the rest of y'all draft Pat Bev?
I did. I put him like 11.
What about you, Mo?
I don't think Mo or
who we talking about?
I probably should have, to be honest.
Or Mo did, I think too, but I don't think
I have
John
Pat Bev.
did.
Yeah, I probably should. Another player I probably should have included.
Well, that was the redraft, and unfortunately, before the mini game, I have to bow out. W stream, y'all. I'll see y'all back on Saturday, hopefully.
All right, Momo.
For sure, man.
I almost ended the stream on accident.
Oh my. We have had that happen before. But all right, so the mini game we'll do. I don't think we don't need to do like the buzz system, I suppose. Like we can kind of just go like straight up. I'm gonna draw stuff. I'm gonna showcase my drawing today. And it could be like I'm drawing certain items, whatever, and maybe to represent a nickname or like an NBA player. and you guys got to try and guess the player. It could be a current or a former player, and we're gonna go first to 5 wins.
Pictionary. So we playing Pictionary.
Basically, so I'm just gonna be drawing the stuff, and you don't have to buzz in. Like, you could just straight up like answer, and you could go as many times as you want, but like ideally don't like spam 20 answers at once.
Jay, my brother, I hope you know you're going down.
Yo, John, I got this, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on, let me see it then.
All right, so the first one. Are you guys ready?
Yes,
sir.
And I'm gonna be listening to the names and stuff. So here we go. And again, you don't have to buzz in. You could just whenever you want. All right. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna draw this an interesting way.
Nigga better not be a bad jar.
No, it'll make sense in a sec.
Wait, can I buzz? I mean, can I guess?
You can answer. You can answer.
King James. King James.
And it was
LeBron James.
See,
indeed,
I was
it.
gonna guess a championship, so I wasn't gonna get that.
Ooh.
Well, it's like all players. I said it's only current or former players.
Oh, it's players.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, Jay. I told you it's 1 up. Get on the
1-0.
scoreboard, Jay.
I'm locked in.
1-0. All right. Are you guys ready for the second one?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. This one might be a little bit more interesting. All right. So here we go. How do I want to do this? Okay. Wait, hold on. All right. Okay, so that's the first half of it. Plus, you guys can throw out a guess if you have an idea.
Kawhi Leonard?
No.
Richard Jefferson.
No. You guys see what this is on the left, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's RTN in a basketball.
Okay.
Am I correct about the RTN?
Don't give him no hits.
Okay.
You are correct. It says RTN.
What the fuck is RTN?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Garrett, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Hold on. It's about to make sense.
Plus book. Devin Booker?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's RTN?
Oh, wow.
That's Devin's name, or
Oh my
run the
God.
NBA. That's his name, Devin.
Wow.
Oh my
God.
God.
That was good.
That's why I was like, it's obvious. Dang. All right. 1-1. I thought that would be more obvious, man.
I don't
Okay.
know why it took me so. Wow.
No,
All right,
no, I know why it took you so long, Jay, because that shit was hard.
All right. Okay. Next one. I'm gonna go on the color wheel for this. All right, ready?
Derrick Rose.
That is correct.
Come on, bruh.
2-1, Jay.
Damn.
Come
All
on.
right,
man.
Jay.
As soon as I saw the red, bro, I knew it.
I thought that one might be a little more easier. All right. Okay. We'll see how this one goes. I'm gonna draw. It's going to be a stick figure for the person, unfortunately, but
Okay.
that won't play a part in like what it actually is. Give him a nice little smile.
Charles Barkley.
That is incorrect.
Does the hair matter?
Iman Shumpert.
No.
Who the fuck out of?
Lonnie Walker.
No.
What the?
What? How do I make this color? Oh, I'll do this. Okay.
Who the fuck has a hat like that? I don't.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Ric Flair.
I'll give you a hint. The thing on it's not his hair. It's a hat.
Yeah, that don't help me at all, bro.
That
I don't know
at all. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
What's the thing in his hand?
It's supposed to be like kind of like a spoon, like a big spoon.
James Harden. Stephen Curry. James Harden.
It is Steph Curry. Chef Curry. I was.
Oh my god! Wow. You should have put on the apron or some shit.
Bro, like I could have, but I feel like it would have just overlapped so much. It would have looked weird.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was a microphone in his hand, bro.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie. Two.
I will admit that was probably the worst of the 4 drawings I've done so far.
Nah, that really looks like Lonnie Walker's draft picture.
All right. You know what? I'll give you guys this one. I don't know if either of you guys will get this, but we're gonna see. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what? This is just me like coloring it red, basically.
All right.
So that's
okay. Oh, shoot, that one sucks.
Kyrie Irving.
That's a good guess, but no.
It was some weird shit, so I just said Kyrie because Kyrie's on that weird shit.
All right, so it's
LaMelo Ball.
That is incorrect.
Jalen Green.
I mean, no, but you're on the right track.
Josh Christopher.
No.
Kevin Porter.
I will say Rocket is like half of this guy's nickname. I'll give you guys 30 more
Jason
seconds.
Terry.
On this one.
No.
He's the Jet.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
Half of his nickname. I'm cooked. Oh, Kenny. No, that's the Jet. Fuck.
I'll do one more little drawing.
That's a good guess, though, Jet. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you got it.
That is a good guess. All right, I'm gonna draw another stick man real quick. This is him having red hair.
Brian Scalabrine?
No.
Dennis Rodman?
No, I'll give you 10 more seconds.
Kevin Huerter.
Jeremy Shokan or whatever.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
You guys give up?
Yeah.
This one was a really hard one. His nickname is the Red Rocket. Matt Bonner.
Oh my fuck no.
Yeah, that one was a hard one. I tried putting stars because like in space and like the thing at the bottom like a rocket going off.
When I was when I was a child, I was told that a red rocket is when a dog has a boner.
Hey yo.
Jesus. All right. We'll see if you guys get this one.
Damn, nigga, I'm weak.
So what is it? 2-2? 2-2 each of you guys?
Yeah.
All right, here we go with the next one. Oh shoot. Let me make it more like this.
Donovan Mitchell, Spider.
No, but you're close.
What? J.R. Smith?
No.
Kevin Durant.
No.
The fuck? If it's not Donovan Mitchell, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Well, I said you were close with Donovan Mitchell.
Darius Garland?
Nope.
Carmelo?
Nope.
Allen Iverson?
Nope.
Nigga, if that's not Donovan Mitchell, I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
Spider-Man?
No. I feel like I've drawn everything.
Chris Webber? Chris Webber?
Yes, Chris Webber.
Great guess, Jay.
Because I was drawing the web.
Yeah, no, I got it. I only got it because he pointed to the arrow. Like, it gotta be.
Yeah.
All right. So 3-2. Jay has the lead. All right. All right. I'll try and draw this one. We'll see how this goes. All right.
Is that a dollar bill?
No. You know what? I'll do something. I'll do something different. It'll make more sense.
It definitely looks like a dollar bill, though.
You'll be able to probably guess it after this. The teams don't matter, like in this.
Oh, KG.
Yes, it is KG. It's the big ticket.
Oh, you got it.
I feel like I was trying to draw like a golden ticket or something. Like, you know, they have like those little oval things like on the tickets at first, but I'm like, it might make more sense if I just draw like an actual like game ticket, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jay has 4. John has 2. John, you need to come back. You need to make Jay blow a 4 lead.
Nah, hell nah. All right. Here we go. Call it comeback of the century. Let's go.
All right. I gotta think. What am I gonna? Okay, I know what I'm gonna draw. Oh wait, where'd my thing go? Oh, here we go. All right.
John Morant.
No. No, that is crazy because I know exactly why you thought that.
Wait, why'd you think that? Why'd you think that?
Wait, why do you think I thought that, Garrett?
Is it because you thought it was like a prison bed?
God damn. No, that's not at all why I thought it's because it looked like a trampoline. Yo.
Okay, well, I guess that gives away that it is indeed a bed.
Yo, that was hilarious. I ain't going. He said, "Is it because you think it's a prison bed?"
I thought it was. I thought that's right.
That wasn't even like relatively close to my mind.
Oh, fuck, no, that's funny.
Oh shoot. trying to think what else I could draw for this. I feel like I've drawn everything.
Sleeping, like
I'll let it sit for a bit, and then I'll.
Whose nickname is like?
Yeah. Or are you saying we're sleeping on them?
No.
Sleeping. Putting them. Sleeping.
That's a tough one. I have no idea.
That is a tough one.
Okay, fine. I'll draw this too. Pretend this is a shelf.
What is that?
This is a shelf. Hold on, I'll draw like the bottom of it so it makes sense.
Like where you put clothes?
Well, like a trophy case.
Okay.
So he only got 2 of them things.
2 of the championship ones, yeah.
And is the Z dead or is it sleeping?
No. Okay, wait. Pay more attention to this.
Yo, the stream, I've been cracking up. I ain't gonna lie.
He's not. So he had championship.
I know exactly what it is. I think I know what it is. Is it Hakeem the Dream?
Yes, it is Hakeem the Dream Elijah.
Fuck, I didn't think about that. Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah.
I'm like, how else do I draw a dream, bro?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
No, but the way I interpreted it was he was dreaming about nothing. So I'm like, I don't know.
That's crazy. Guess Ja Morant like off rip, and I thought, is it because of the
prison bed? That was wild.
Okay, so it's 4-3. I gotta think of a who's a good one I could draw.
Now I gotta think outside the box. I don't know why I didn't. I should have got Hakeem. That was easy, bro.
Who could I let me look up some popular NBA nicknames real quick. Get an idea.
Yeah, I'm about to cook, bro.
I gotta pull out the greatest ones for the end here. Oh no, I don't. Maybe I should. Nah, I can't do that.
Hey Jay, that cut kind of crispy, my boy.
Hey, good looks, bro. Appreciate it. Just got this motherfucker today.
Okay.
All right. I'm looking it up so I have a frame of reference. All right, here we go. This one could win it for you, Jay.
Oh, I'm winning this. I'm winning it.
This will really test you guys.
Is it Shaq?
No.
Cube, Ice Cube. Is that
Nigga said Ice Cube.
It's Ice Cube. You won. Can I draw my thing? Oh, okay, I can't actually. Whoa. Ignore that. I'm just gonna go back to drawing with the touchscreen because that was whack.
You about to just draw all those ice cubes?
They're not ice cubes.
Okay. Me and Jay were just sold on the fact that it's ice cubes.
American? No, it's not American flag. Jokic?
Nope.
Fuck, I don't know what flag he's drawing.
I have no idea. Jose Alvarado.
That's a crazy guess, though.
Nigga, it looked like you drawing flags.
I am drawing a flag.
What fucking flag is that though?
Yeah, until he puts a different color, it's just gonna be tough.
Facts.
It's not as tough as you might think.
And that's definitely not an American flag, right?
No, it's definitely not an American flag. I think I might. Is it Lloyd Marketing?
That is incorrect.
Fuck, what flag is that?
I got another thing I'm gonna do after this if you guys don't get it after the flag.
I ain't gonna lie, Garrett. This flag looking real ghetto, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Garrett. Like,
What is that? What's that supposed to mean?
How we supposed to guess this? All right, hold on. I got it.
What is it?
No, I'm saying like I got it as I'll get it, not like I got it as in.
Oh, no idea.
I know.
Well,
You ready for this? Jay, you ready for this?
Who is that?
Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Fuck.
That is correct.
So
It is
He's
Giannis.
So right. Oh my god, he's so right.
Man, I felt like that was obvious. Like
That was not obvious until.
Well, like if it wasn't Jokic, it's like, Giannis or like Luka or like keep guessing like the people from overseas, you know.
Bro, now that he said it, bro, that's literally the Greek flag. Like, oh my god.
All right.
Damn, how let you catch up, John? Chill, bro.
Is four up, right? Yes, 4 up. All right, here we go. Game winner.
It is 4 up. This will be an interesting final one to draw. Here we go. Are you guys ready?
Don't be like the Warriors right now. Choke a 3-1 lead.
Hey, I'm not doing that. Don't even worry about it, bro. Kyrie in the finals, bro. I'm hitting this hoe.
Let's see.
Oops. I'm gonna draw every little detail. Any ideas?
Tony Parker.
No.
A black box. I don't know. John Morant?
No.
I see why you say that.
Oh, Carmelo.
No.
Oh, Jay.
What even would that be?
No, I thought that
a
was
mailbox.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. Jay, I thought you got it. I was like, no,
bro.
way.
I thought that was a mailbox, bro.
It looks like one. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
We'll see if this determines it. Wait, let me change the color. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Not John Morant?
Sure. Gilbert Arenas. Give me the game.
No.
Oh, I was about to say, that's crazy.
So, wait, is that a Glock or not, bro? I'm confused.
No.
Not a gun. So gun out the picture.
I never said that.
Who else was shooting it up like that?
I'm blanking on his last name, but the dude who got into it with Gil, the Javaris guy.
No, it's not him.
Miles Bridges?
No.
Ooh. Every guess Jay gives, like my heart drops a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro. Oh, Steven Jackson. He got to be Steven Jackson.
No.
Bro, I'm running out of niggas in the NBA with guns.
Do you guys want a hint?
Wait. Hold on. Yeah, all right, give us the hint.
You guys both want it?
Yes.
Think more about the colors I used to draw it.
Are you talking about team colors, skin colors? Like, what are we talking about?
like time frame.
Time frame.
Charles Oakley.
Nope.
Bill Russell.
No, but like you're getting, guys are getting
Will?
inching
Is it
closer
Will?
to the. Who'd you say?
Will?
No.
Damn.
Who?
We gonna need some more hints, Garrett, or some more like
They
drawings.
allowed guns in the locker room back then?
Yeah, what?
I mean, they allowed drugs and bitches and a whole bunch of shit.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm in the
This might give it away.
Larry Bird.
No. We'll see if this gives it away.
Magic.
Nope. Oh wait, I didn't even draw that right. Whoops. Wait, I gotta pull it up. Okay.
You said
Wait, how does this? Oh, okay. Jesus. I'm gonna just do this. All right. No thoughts?
Literally none.
Kareem.
Jordan?
No. I feel like one of you guys will get it in the next 30 seconds.
I'm so lost, bro.
Not unless you draw something new, gang.
Hey, the next thing I draw should be an instant giveaway. So you got to be on your toes. This is
Dennis Rodman?
no.
Meta World Peace?
No.
Bro. John Havlicek?
No.
Jerry West?
Nope.
What the
I cannot believe.
Bro, what the fuck is that? I don't know. Like,
Nah. This is not on me and Jay. I don't know anybody else that would get this. What is
that a
going on?
golf club?
John Stockton, Pistol Pete Meritage, Pistol Pete
Yes,
Meritage,
it is
Pistol
Pistol
Pete.
Pete. It was Pistol Pete, bro.
My blicky
No. Oh my
up on the dresser.
Oh my god, bro! I'm like, who else would it be in a black and white era? You know?
Jay,
Bro, what the?
watch out, Jay.
fuck?
Pistol Pete, Jay. Don't
Bro,
get hit with this pistol.
Bro, I fumbled on all the fucking giveaways.
Don't get hit
Pistol
pistol.
Pete.
Bruh.
Oh my!
That was so. I feel like that was obvious, man.
Don't get hit with this
It
pistol.
should have been
Jay.
obvious. It really should have been, but oh my god!
Let's go, man. I'm happy I
Oh
won.
my
man.
gosh, is that your first like mini game win too, John? Technically,
Probably, to be honest.
that's a W, man. Hey, we'll never forget. We'll never forget the day that Jay blew a 4-2 lead.
They choked it.
4-2 lead, bro. Insane, bro. I guess I am the Warriors, John. Fuck.
Dang. We'll have to do that again. I feel like that'd be fun to do with like a bunch of us.
Yeah,
So,
hell yeah.
like that'd be pretty fun. But I thought that was good. I thought honestly, W stream all around. You know, we gave my guy D Rose some love. We gave Brandon Jennings more love in the redraft than that other fraud from Atlanta. So you love to see that.
We hate on James Harden a little bit.
We hated on James Harden a little bit. That is true. And then we talked about some former players. I kind of glazed Isaiah Ryder. So
And
that
then
is
at the end, we saw Jay choke a lead away.
Crazy.
I think great
I-
It
streak.
won't happen again. I swear, it won't happen again.
I can't believe I spent 30 seconds riding Ryder today. Anyways,
Pause.
I had to say that just for the memes. Okay, I don't know. I think that's yeah. Do you guys anything else before we close this thing out?
Subscribe, join the family.
Yes, sir. W stream had a lot of fun tonight. I missed you guys. Felt like I haven't seen y'all no
Man,
bro.
my dogs. Hey, man, I know I said this like that one time over like the Discord or whatever group me. Y'all really my dogs though, bro. Like for real, like we be really in here like laughing our ass off, like talking, like y'all my dogs for real.
Hell yeah, bro.
For real, bro. But again, I thought it was a great stream, as it always is. Hopefully you guys still watching. There's a couple of you still in chat, so you love to see that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And again, as we said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all our channels. Check out our other stuff like our TikTok, our Twitter, our Instagram. We have literally everything that you can think of.
Infinite content, man.
And infinite content indeed. And
if it's out there, KOT's on there.
Facts.
Also, I want to shout out because you guys have been doing a good job, like engaging with the community posts, and that's huge for us too. So we appreciate that. And stay tuned for more content. Season is getting closer. How many days away, John?
We are 19 days away. We're about it's going to be 19 days away. For you guys, it's about to be 19. For me, it's still 8 o'clock, so still 20.
Yeah, so we are within 3 weeks. That's going to be a crazy season, man. Again, though, hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys for watching, and we're out. Peace.